Yeah, we knew that
I was
space
three.
was
I
off
was
in
limits.
space, like
I was like, yo, I seen Total Recall.
she was like
Chilling. Chilling.
in space.
Nah, we didn't know about space then.
I
Yeah.
did.
Superman.
We knew enough.
You
You
knew
know
people
a-
had to go to put on
Right.
their outfit.
You seen the history books? Was
Yeah,
that
but I
fun?
didn't know
Yeah.
what would have happened to you. I just thought you needed that to breathe. But with Superman carrying you, you all right.
No, it was the villain carrying her, and
Oh, the sun god, what was his name?
I don't remember his name.
You
Some
always know the
radiation
name.
dude.
What were their names? The three.
Oh, Zog.
Zog,
And,
General-
It was General Zod
Yeah.
and his
Okay.
crew. They
Okay.
brought them back for Man of Steel.
Oh, they did.
So that dude Michael Shannon is Zod.
Okay.
In the new joints.
He's great at
He's
playing
good as
Psycho.
Zod.
Mm.
Him
Yeah.
and the dude who played Dwight Schrute need to be in something together. They always look alike to me. Them cats need to be brothers doing something somewhere.
Rain
Ray Wilson, yeah.
Richard Pryor and Superman made me be like, if you're successful, you could get in anything.
Man, that was terrible.
Richard,
Richard Pryor and Superman was bad.
Yes, terrible.
Even for then, it was bad.
Yes. I didn't like it when I was young, and I showed it.
And
like
he's
when
a
I was
main
grown.
part of it.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
got,
remember,
he got mad money for that movie.
Yeah, he was big though.
Yeah. I remember reading his book, and he was like, when he was doing Superman, he was going through hella stuff, like the heaviest time when he was doing the drugs and all that
Yeah.
stuff, and he was just like, I can't believe I got the part.
Big payday.
Yeah.
You talking about Prior Conviction?
Yeah.
I brought that shit from
That's
Shane.
crazy.
That was a great book. Yeah, Prior Conviction is a great book.
I had to read that.
You
joint.
did it knowingly. Because you're like, you still remember it. You still not
Because
getting it
I
back.
kept telling him like I'm gonna give it back to you, and then
Nah.
it's still on the shelf. I think I eventually did because I don't have it.
When you keep something too long, it just become yours.
It's
So you be
yours,
like,
man.
I'm used to seeing it now.
That's what happened. I jacked somebody's Illmatic CD. We traded. I was like, I'll give you this Shaheem album. Let me get that Illmatic. Never gave it back. To this day, I still got that Illmatic. To this day.
Do you have my King of Queens box set?
Yep.
Yeah.
Still sitting right there on the shelf.
Stoners.
It just fits in.
It's there now.
part
It
of
looked good there because even when I saw it, I was like, nah, that's good.
Yeah,
This is now.
yeah. I got a bunch of your stuff because you left it in the
That closet?
Yeah, so I was like, it's mine now.
Yeah. He ain't claim it.
He ain't claiming it.
Let's probably some good stuff. In
You don't
there.
even have a
Movies
DVD
wise.
player.
I do. PlayStation.
Oh, so you use PlayStation?
Yeah, PlayStation. You always got a DVD player.
PlayStation been a DVD player for a long
For a
time. Like, a long time.
time.
Yeah, I
Part of
just
the
bought a
beauty of
PS5.
it. Yeah.
You say you did?
Yeah, it's
You
sitting in
in?
the box. Yeah,
Oh, welcome to the
I
clique.
haven't unboxed it yet, but it's sitting there.
Oh, now I play with you.
Wait, you was playing on the PS4 this whole time? Camping on a PS4?
Yeah, having the time of my life.
Oh, you can camp on a
Marshmallows?
PS5. That's fine. That's
Did the
no
price
really
of the
good stuff.
PS5 drop, or is it still what, 5?
They're just easy to get.
I think it was 5. I bought a lot of extra shit with it, so I don't know how much it was by itself.
Oh.
So
I
think
can
it's-
just walk into Best Buy and be like, y'all got
Yeah,
PS5?
yeah, that's what I
Okay.
did. I was like, y'all got PS5 in here? Yeah, we got it in the back. And he came back up with it.
When it first dropped, they was
they
what,
were
coming out
saying,
sparingly.
That's
Yeah.
why I gave up. I was
It
like,
took me
man,
a
I ain't
year
doing all this.
to get it.
Do you feel satisfied, or do you feel like,
Oh,
man,
of
I could have
course.
waited?
Well, so
could've waited,
Dion did his power rankings of his kids. PS5 is 1 for me. That's my first child. Izzy's 3 after Cheesecake.
The thing about the PS5 for me, it wasn't a game that I needed to have for me to get the PS5.
So the games you weren't playing, they weren't that much better?
It was just, I could still play it on the PS4. All right.
Yeah, if it
They
ain't
didn't
broke,
have nothing to be like. It was like if Grand Theft came out, then I would be like, I need the PS5.
I got some stuff for you now, though. 'Cause now you can play God of War. You can play Ghost of Tsushima. I have now. You in the click, bro.
Yeah.
I got you.
Because I got it because Mortal Kombat was coming out.
Spider-Man.
Oh, I saw that
Miles
commercial. That
Morales.
was fire.
Oh, yeah.
I got you, dog.
Yeah.
Who's your Mortal Kombat dude? Who do you choose?
I like Sub-Zero and Jackie Briggs.
Everybody likes Sub-Zero.
Those are all the new. I don't even
Jackie
heard of him.
Briggs
Those are
is
the
the
new
daughter
ones.
of Jax.
Oh,
okay.
Is Smoke on there?
I like some. I used to like Rain, but Sub-Zero was always my go-to.
Sub-Zero.
Raiden.
I like Raiden too.
Yeah, Raiden.
But mainly Jackie Briggs now. Like when I played the latest, not the one that's just coming out, but the one before that, that'd be her.
So what's her power then?
What's her finishing?
She got like she got this one where, because she got the little mechanics on the arm.
Oh, she got the arms too?
Oh, she like
And so
How they both lose their arms?
Yeah, I was like, what's her backstory? Why
she didn't, I don't think she lost anything. I just
She
think
just-
she had
she
it.
just like,
oh,
like my
oh.
She's
dad.
like, Dad, get what you got.
Daughter
Yeah.
pops.
All right. You just ripped her arms off.
Yeah,
and put them
Goro
arms on.
usually rips their arms off.
Goro
Then they have
does
to
be
go
ripping
back.
arms off.
Yeah, he got all them extra arms. She got the fatality where she shoots all these little mechanic pieces at you and they just blow up one at a time. So you just be missing chunks, and then she put the last one on your head.
Oh,
and
snap.
then-
Man.
and then-
You remember
everybody got
Mortal
2
Kombat?
fatalities.
When
Now
it
it-
first dropped, bro. Street
remember
Fighter
that
was
shit.
the thing.
Yeah.
Like, we was all street fighting, right? But Mortal Kombat dropped.
Yeah.
And blood came out when the punches. We was like, oh, knocking cats in the spikes, ripping hearts out.
The finish
Man.
him. The finish
Scorpion
him got
taking the
me.
spine out.
Man.
Yeah.
I was like,
I remember we
yo.
were playing it at an arcade, and my mom was like, "What?
What?
is
Yeah.
this?"
Every parent in America.
And we was like, "Woo,"
panic.
we just kept playing. But she never said like we couldn't play it. But we were just like, "Hey."
Oh, games are changing.
And they talk shit.
get over here.
Get over
here.
Only thing I didn't like was the dude that would pop up.
What dude?
Oh, I don't like him.
That was later.
I'm like, why are you here, bro?
Because you're supposed to catch him, push something, and then you go to like another dimension or something like that.
No, bro.
Yeah,
I
that
never
was
knew his
that was always the
purpose.
thing. He was supposed to be like, no, I don't think anybody really knows what you say. Everybody's like toasty, whatever it was.
I thought it was
Yeah.
whoopsie or something.
Then
I
it was
don't know
supposed to
what
be
he
like you're supposed to hit something, and then you supposed to go to a different.
Okay.
Yeah,
I-
I want to say we did it, but it's one of those things. I was a kid, so I have no idea if we really did or not.
Right.
Now today, is it easy to figure out their finishing thing? Do you have to like? I remember we used to have a book. And
said. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You could just Google it, and then they make it pretty easy to execute.
Okay.
Back in
depending
the day,
on
it used to be
character.
hard.
It used to be hard.
And they
Oh,
sit there,
yeah.
and if you couldn't do it fast enough, they just
Yeah.
fall out. You be like, damn
You
it.
still got that time limit. They be standing there woozy. I'll be like,
They
you
have-
got to be standing in the right. Depending on what your
Oh.
fatality is, you got to be standing at the right distance.
You remember
Okay.
backing up trying to get in the spot?
Yeah, you be like
Yeah.
this, and then they just fall. You like, bang. You like, damn it, man! I wanted the fatality.
Finish 'em.
But the fatalities are just crazy now.
Changed gaming, bro.
Yeah,
And you say they each get 2.
everybody got 2 fatalities,
Mm.
and so and they just epic. Even like they incorporate now Mortal Kombat. It'd be like a move mid fight where it's just like cinematic.
Oh wow.
So like they'll zoom in on your bones getting crunched.
Oh, yeah,
slow-mo.
I've seen that,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just like but it's not a fatality, but it's like a
It's a heavy blow.
yeah.
Okay.
And they show all of that, so it's fun though.
It's like, ooh. Didn't they
moment.
mix Mortal Kombat with Street Fighter at one point? No.
I don't know if they ever mixed those
so.
two.
Maybe.
Nah.
They be doing like Capcom,
Yeah.
and Marvel,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
DC, and
okay.
all them.
They had Mortal Kombat versus something. I remember.
I remember they
can't
were playing at the
what.
arcade.
X-Men versus Street Fighter, and they got
Yeah.
all them.
I never
Right.
got into like Tekken. I never got there. Tekken
I was
never caught me.
taking
yeah.
McGee for a
Tekken
little
was bad. I
bit.
remember the dude they were doing the Capoeiro. Was that Tekken?
Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Tekken,
Yeah.
the
I remember they had a
dreads.
panda bear.
I always
in
chose
Tekken.
King.
Oh, I would have been that.
Yeah, I was just like, why they put this in here?
Yeah, sign me up.
Yeah,
For the panda bear
Oh, yeah.
doing real fight moves.
Oh, yeah. That's my
Yeah,
guy.
oh yeah, he doing real fight moves, but just a big ass panda. I'm like, why they do this?
Chubby.
Why
Yep.
panda floor sweeping?
When Kung Fu Panda dropped, I said, I found myself in this. I was like, what is
And this was pre Kung Fu. I could see if
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda was already out.
Right.
This was pre.
Dude, ahead of his
just put a
time.
bear in
This
there.
was
Put a panda
99.
in there.
They probably
let's
owe
put a
whoever
panda
thought of
in
that
there.
some money.
Yeah, probably so.
They were smoking, playing the games. Like, what if we did a whole movie like that?
Mhm.
Man, I'm in.
Kung Fu Panda is fire.
I met the dude who did the Nickelodeon voice for him. He sounded just like Jack Black, but he did the Nickelodeon cartoon. And I met him. He was mad cool. He was like, wow, wow, doing all this stuff. I thought he was Jack Black for real because I heard the voice. I was like, is Jack Black in this bitch? And it was a dude. I said,
You're like,
wow.
man, they got him for the
snap.
series. It's always hard to get the real actor for the series.
Right.
Remember
I remember when I-
PJs?
Yeah.
When PJs, when Eddie left, and they had another dude doing Eddie Murphy's
He left?
voice. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he left.
Yeah.
I didn't know he lasted
That
long
show
enough
was
to
so
leave.
funny,
I
man.
love that show.
Hey, Super.
That shit was so funny, bro.
It would have worked now. This is ahead of his time, bro.
Me and my brother used to be dying laughing.
The crackhead always popping up.
The PJs came out in the time I was in college, so I didn't have access to regular
Oh my
TV
God,
shows.
it was so funny.
I missed out on that wave.
Do you think clay animation is funnier than like when they do regular animation?
It can be.
It just depends on what it is.
Yeah.
But it could be either way. Like I like that claymation they do them British cats that did like Chicken Run and Wallace and Gromit and them. They be making me laugh just because of the way they mouths look. There's something about their mouths. I just be cracking up.
Now Gumby, I don't know.
Gumby wasn't funny to me.
I didn't
but I
like
would just
Gumby.
watch it.
think that was just Christian-based cartoons.
I haven't seen
I
it
would
so
just
long.
watch
Was
that.
it?
Yeah, it gave you a soul.
I don't remember much about it. It would just be on before there was stuff I wanted to watch.
Yeah, Gumby was
Yeah.
on when I got up super
Right,
early.
right,
and hated
right.
everything. I was just be looking at it.
And staring at it.
Yeah,
That's one of the only cartoons we got to watch. That and Davy and Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I remember that.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was the
Davy.
Christian-based cartoons.
Yeah, I remember that.
David and Goliath?
Yeah, Davy and Goliath.
Oh, Baby and Goliath.
Davy.
Davey.
Hey,
Okay.
Davy.
That sounds familiar.
That's
That's
that's-
6 in the morning
Yeah.
cartoon.
Man, super.
I know it's Christian based.
Yeah, it's always had a good message.
Well, Davy and Goliath.
About
That
being-
sounds.
Kids ain't watching cartoons
Oh,
like
yeah.
Saturday morning right now, huh?
I guess you can watch anytime you want.
They can watch whatever they want.
Yeah,
There's
whenever you
You
want.
don't need a schedule. We had to watch stuff
That's
on a
all
schedule.
we have. You think about it, yeah.
My kids can
remember
watch. They watch
Davy
whatever.
and
They watched
Goliath.
Matilda
Yeah.
yesterday.
For real?
Yeah, they just
Pull
they,
up on YouTube.
They
The
just
OG
no
one
on
or the new one?
the OG one.
Mm.
Cause they be on. So every Friday or Saturday we do movie nights. So, but they are on a kick. Cause like we want to watch what y'all watched as kids.
Oh, that's dope.
So we've been going through all the movies.
Y'all
That's why I
got
was
Boom
on the rant
Network?
about
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks, Three Ninjas. We've been watching all the old shit,
Three Ninjas
seeing what
is
holds
trash.
up.
Stop,
it's terrible.
Tony.
It's awful. It's awful.
Trash
It's
niggas.
awful.
Trash
It's
haters,
awful.
bro.
It's so
Three
bad.
Ninjas was
Have you seen that clip on the internet right now with the basketball scene?
Oh, it's so
Garbage.
bad.
Okay, that was a lot. That was a lot.
So bad. This
It was
kid
never
goes
good.
up
That was a
for the
lot.
dunk.
But Three Ninjas,
It
we
was
were
never
Hey,
good.
hey,
It was
here's
never
the thing
good.
though. It's one of those
Part
things you
one
can't. I
was
watched
never
Surf
good.
Ninjas and
Oh.
still loved it. I knowing it was bad.
Is that the one with Ernie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this movie is young Rob Schneider. I was like, oh, it's terrible, but it's so great. It's a great
I used
bad
to be
movie,
in awe
bro.
when I seen Ernie Reyes in the club. I'd be like, oh man.
Ernie Reyes, man.
I saw him at the grocery store. I saw him at Whole Foods.
Really?
Yeah, and I wanted to say something, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna let him
What?
slide. Yeah, I was like, dang.
I'd have been like Ernie Reyes Jr. and just walked off.
Didn't he play one of the Ninja Turtles at
He
one
was
point?
played
Yeah.
Keno.
Yeah.
It's Kano.
He was who?
He was the homie.
Keno.
Oh.
He was the
Keno.
pizza delivery boy.
He actually
Oh,
made
yeah.
Secret of the Ooze. He actually was like the highlight in that
Yeah,
movie.
He
Mhm.
was.
Yeah.
When he got busy in the beginning, I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh man, it's about to be dope.
Should've been
And then it
fire.
fizzled
And then it got better from there.
No, it did not.
And then it just improved
It did
in
not.
the
Wait,
entire
Wait. How you
time.
gonna
The
be
Turtles didn't
improved?
even
Secret
use
of the
their
Ooze is
weapons
cool, but
in the
not Three
sequel.
Ninjas?
Huh? Because Three Ninjas is really bad.
It's really bad.
Secret of the Ooze is trash.
Three Ninjas is really bad. Like it's really bad. The fights are bad. It's all bad.
Here's what
Like, it's
pisses me off
bad.
about the Secret of the Ooze. The Turtles, they nuke their weapons.
Yeah.
Like if you watch it, they never really use their weapons. They just have them.
Oh, at all.
Michelangelo fighting with sausages instead of nunchucks. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this?
Oh, because I think at that time didn't they change? Like they didn't want as much
Yeah.
violence or something like that. Yeah.
And then we gonna force in Vanilla Ice because he hot right now.
Oh
We
yeah.
gonna
I
do the
forgot.
ninja
I forgot
rap.
about that.
Hammer said no.
Then we gonna pump Shredder up to this ultimate Shredder,
Just for him to
and
get
he
it.
kills himself by knocking the
Roid
poles
rage
down.
is lessons in roid rage.
Garbage.
You didn't learn nothing. You didn't learn anything
Secret
watching
of
that
the
movie?
Ooze is garbage, dog.
I learned a ton of stuff watching that.
Building all that up and have him like, oh snap, and then
So we putting Three Ninjas over Secret of the Ooze.
No.
wait, Three Ninjas is worse than Secret of the Ooze.
No,
Yeah.
you're tripping,
Because
man.
at least Secret of the Ooze got Ernie Reyes Jr. doing some
I'll
fighting.
give you that, but
And
Three
you
White
got
Kids, Colt,
Three
Tommy.
Ninjas is garbage.
Chum play his
Terrible.
name?
Coach Chum Chum?
Garbaggio.
It's for Tom Tom.
Pepper bombs. You ever try to make one?
Yeah, we tried.
Chum Chum.
Chummy, it was Chum.
Why
right?
did we all try to make pepper bombs and the
Yeah.
poof?
Y'all
We
didn't have
would
so
take a
y'all
ping
didn't, y'all
pong
didn't want to
ball.
y'all didn't get hype off the mask on Three Ninjas.
No, all
the
that
mask
was
was
cool.
cool.
All that was
So,
great.
yes, now
wait,
I'm
it
bringing
was
it
all
back.
it
The
was
movie's
all
terrible.
great. The movie's bad.
The movie's terrible.
I blame the granddad because his stuntman was
He was
trash.
probably the best one, honestly. But it was like a Home Alone ninja style, right? Like, especially
Come on,
there was-
don't put
I mean,
Home Alone in that.
That's I feel like that's what they were.
Home Alone 3
I feel like
ninja
that's what they were
style.
trying to do.
Not Home Alone 1 or 2. Home
Yo,
Alone
some
3
people
ninja
fuck with
style.
Home Alone 3 a lot.
I know people be passionate about it.
I had no idea people really liked
Yeah.
it.
I was
People
like, what?
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Yeah,
Did
People-
Good Son come before Home Alone 3?
I can't remember.
I believe
no,
so.
It was after.
It was
think
after.
Yeah,
He was done with all the Home Alones.
He was done with Home Alone.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
like, this
What
is
Home
this
Alone?
is acting
What
right
happened
here.
in Home Alone 3?
Home Alone
They left
3,
from home again.
It had something to do with a remote control car that had some kind of device on it that these criminals wanted. And it ended up in possession. This little boy ended up with possession with it, so they was trying to get it from him.
Oh yeah, it was a different kid, right?
Yeah, different
Okay, I
kid. Oh,
remember
it wasn't
now.
even
I remember
Macaulay.
now.
No,
No,
hell
no,
no.
I remember now.
So
Okay, that's why
people
I'm- that's why I'm-
people love it.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
what we like. What?
and there's a
Oh,
5,
nah.
I think.
Oh, they made more for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
I want to
I
say
thought it stopped
that.
at 3.
Scarlett Johansson's in the third one.
Oh, they went back not too long ago, right?
Yeah, they did one recently that was terrible.
They brought some of the old cast back.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Problem Child. I used to love that. The first
Problem Child
Problem
1 and
Child,
2. I like.
yeah.
I
It
like
was hard
those.
for me to watch that because he was so bad. Like just as a black kid, I was like, how could you?
Oh,
It was very hard.
It was fantasy.
Yeah,
to me.
it was like
It was fantasy.
I was like, you can do it. Like
Yeah.
really?
Right.
You can be this bad and not die? Like, I didn't.
That was make believe.
John Ritter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God rest his
And then the
soul.
second one, the girl, she was worse than him.
Oh, the little his sister. Oh, that was his sister, right?
Yeah.
Dennis the Menace was like that.
No, it
Remember
wasn't
that?
sister. She was in foster care as well.
Got
She
it.
got adopted by another family.
I never saw Dennis the Menace with Walter Matthau.
Oh, yeah, I didn't watch
I
that.
never saw it.
It was great. Mr. Wilson.
Man, I recently just watched Grumpy Old Men.
Oh,
that
great.
movie
God
man.
damn, that movie!
I ain't seen
funny.
that in a long
Like,
time.
I
Great.
That's a
was
good time.
dying.
Eat my shorts. Yeah, it's a good time. I like Home Alone 2 a little bit better than the first one.
Me too.
In New York.
Yeah.
Man.
Because I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because up until the pranks, it was just funnier to me. New York was a better setting as,
Oh, yeah,
as
definitely
opposed
better.
to the
Yeah.
suburbs of Chicago.
All the people who worked in the hotel.
All
they
the
were hilarious,
hotel
bro.
employees. Tim Curry was just
He was
Man.
great.
you
He was
know what I'm
great
saying?
there,
And then when the pranks did happen, I laughed harder this time.
Yeah, like when bro got electrocuted,
Oh my
I almost
God.
threw up. Yeah.
When the toolbox was coming down the steps, I don't know why that was so funny to me, bro.
great.
The tools was just coming and they was flying out of the thing. And he's just watching the toolbox come towards him.
No, we watched that. I think Izzy she got into it.
Yeah.
She was just like, watch Home Alone too. I was like, you just want to skip to the apartment scene, right?
Yeah.
You right in there.
He said,
Nap
"Oh."
doing-
Like,
Man,
man,
his high
They
pitch-
show a
stop
skeleton,
laughing, bro.
Man. But it was just because they made New York a character in it.
Yeah, they
So he
did.
hanging out, he going to the toy stores, he just
Yeah.
running around Manhattan. The little recording device was mad funny.
Oh, we
Oh,
had
yeah.
one of those.
Yeah. So it was like,
Good time.
and I love the first one. Don't get me wrong, the first one is dope as hell too. But it was just leading up to the pranks. I was just like, yo, I'm having a good time.
When he was playing the movie, is like you filthy animal, and
Yeah.
No, what he said, he was smooching everybody. He said, Mo, Cliff, and Cliff was like, it's not true.
Everybody looked at him like.
It's not true.
And when his mom slapped Tim Curry,
oh
to the teeth.
You know what's funny?
Bundle up. It's quite cool.
I think in the end of it, they had like his credit card bill, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like crazy. But back then, 92, because I remember I was like, oh, that's it. Like,
Oh no, it was the amount he spent on room service.
right. But I remember
He's
thinking,
like,
I'm like,
Kevin, you spent such and such on room
it was
service.
like 1,000 or something. Wait, how much was it?
but I just remember thinking, like, man, if I was a kid in New York, I remember, I'm like, I probably wouldn't have tripped that. I mean, it's a lot of money, but
Yeah.
then in 1992,
I want to know how much he spent
I can't
I
remember
gotta
the
see what it
line. I
was.
can't remember what he said.
on the room service.
because I remember being like, it seemed
How,
like
wait,
a lot
how, in
more.
part two, how did he get left again?
They were, it was how much?
$967.
No, that's a lot. On room service?
It's
That's
a
a lot.
lot
Yeah.
of room service, but this is also a child who was left alone in New York. So I was like, how is he going to
Not
eat? I'm
only
glad you
that-
stayed at home. That'd have been my thing.
Not only that, he got the nice room, so he.
Oh, he had a suite.
So
for
we
sure.
got the suite on top of the.
Right.
Because they probably cut him some slack on. All right, you needed a place to stay. We left you. That's our bad.
Right.
But the room service is the
Where you gonna
goddamn
eat at?
shit.
But
I
y'all
rather you
still
not.
left me at
Wouldn't
the
you
end of
rather
the
your
day.
kids stay in the hotel safe in New York
You
City?
can order pizza.
But he was he did. Remember in the limo?
That's
He
what
didn't
I'm
know he was
saying.
doing
I'm
a
saying.
lot.
He was doing a lot.
Pizza's
He was doing
cheaper
a
than
lot.
room
But that
service.
wasn't that
Yeah.
bill. Not the same bill.
Yeah, he was doing a lot. But hell, he got left. They were terrible parents.
The terrible
Twice.
Twice.
They were awful parents.
Who rented him the room? How about that?
He
Well,
did with the
he
credit
be-
card recording.
He be slick with it
Yeah.
on the.
He was a super smart kid.
He was slick every time. $967.
Not smart enough not to get left.
I would have been pissed more at the room service.
He was
I'd have-
alone. He had to survive.
You can't be mad at him at all for
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, you can't.
You
Nah,
shithead
but the room
parents.
service bill would have just been like. I'd have let the hotel slide, but I'd be like, you just had to get room service.
When
Yeah.
like how Chaz said, it was safer.
It's much safer.
It is
not
safer.
walking
And he's
the
a kid,
streets.
dog. I'm like, hey,
But he
man.
was smart. Like he was smart enough to
Well, he
try
was
to go to his uncle's house.
genius
because
kid.
nobody lived there no
Yeah.
more.
But you're gonna tell the tenor, you're too smart for that. Oh, I'm too smart for that.
Right.
Parents who left me
Right.
in New York.
Well, they said that he got on the wrong plane in the second.
They were supposed to go to France.
Because they thought it was another kid. Remember
His
they
batteries.
yeah, he
was trying to
stopped
put
and they
his
thought they
batteries
saw
in this
another kid with the
thing.
same beanie
That's
and they
what
thought it was him.
Oh, they thought it was. Oh, okay.
He was
I
trying
was
to do
trying to
that.
think how he got
Yeah.
lost. Yeah, okay.
And
So
then
this
it-
time he was with him.
He saw the dude with his dad's coat.
Yeah.
And then
and he followed him.
Uh-huh.
So the same outfits.
That's a
Yep.
clever way to leave him again. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
At
get
least
it.
this time they had him at the airport this
Yeah.
time because they counted.
He made it
And
far.
she was like, "Oh, Kevin." He's
Yeah.
like, "I'm right here, Mom." She's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And he got on a plane and was like, "Do you see your dad?" He was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
what
it was
happened.
like it,
So
that,
9
that
something
could,
for room
that could really
service
happen.
ain't that bad.
Come
It's,
on,
it's
bro.
not
Yeah.
really their fault on the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Everybody was dressing the same.
On the second one, you damn sure shouldn't leave your kid if you lost him on the
It's
first.
Kevin's fault.
Well,
on
what
the
it
second
is, first of all, they're traveling way too deep.
there's 11 of them.
Like
they
it's easy.
always
When I'm
running late.
traveling, it's easy for me to watch my two kids.
They already.
if it was their cousins and everybody, somebody getting left. So somebody is getting lost. Especially they all look alike.
and they always oversleep. and
Always.
gotta
They always
scramble to the
rush.
Scramble,
airport.
rushing. That's the
Every
problem. They be
time.
rushing to the airport, forgetting
Mhm.
people.
They was like, "We're gonna do a sequel, do the same thing, just in a different city. Go."
And it worked.
It worked.
It worked.
was-
Perfection. It didn't work as well as the first one, but it worked.
As far as the beginning
As far
setup?
far as
money-
leaving
as far
them?
as money made.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, part 2 hit harder? I mean, part 1 hit harder? Oh, yeah, part 1 was part 1 was a
I like
certified
part 2
classic.
Somebody passed on that movie. You know they got fired.
Huh?
So somebody passed on that movie. So you know they got fired.
What you mean?
There was like some studio, somebody who said no, they turned it down.
Oh, Warner Brothers had it.
Oh yeah.
They had it, did the rights. And he was like, "Nah, we ain't going." 20th Century Fox was like, "We'll take it."
Oh, wow.
Because, ain't no guarantees.
Right.
You never know.
In hindsight, we like, man, y'all dumb. But
Yeah.
that movie could have made $5 million.
Right.
Nobody knew what it was going to do. Nobody expected that.
Nobody
Nah,
knew.
Yeah, nah.
200 and something million dollars in 1990?
Ooh,
Nobody expected
that's
that.
some good eating.
That movie
Man.
stayed number one.
Speaking of good eating,
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
with HelloFresh. With HelloFresh, man, you know how we get down with HelloFresh. You get farm fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and seasonal recipes delivered right to your doorstep.
Ooh, right to the dough.
Skip them trips to the grocery store and count on HelloFresh to make home cooking easy, fun, and affordable.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Oh.
America's #1 meal kit. Kickstart a fresh fall routine with HelloFresh. HelloFresh handles all the meal planning and shopping to deliver everything you need to cook up to a tasty meal right at home. They do the hard part and get you to take the credit. Ooh, that makes you look good. When it comes to options, honestly, more is more. That's why HelloFresh menu includes 40 recipes and over 100 add-on items to choose from every week. You ever wish you can spend less time planning, shopping, and cooking for the family and more time with them? From easy time saving breakfasts and and family dinners to kid approved lunches and snacks.
Full black.
HelloFresh has what it takes to keep everyone, including you, happy and satisfied. HelloFresh takes the stress out of mealtime by delivering fresh ingredients and easy recipes right to your door. This fall, skip that extra trip to the grocery store and have dinner ready in no time with America's #1 meal kit. Now, Chaz, when you use HelloFresh, how does it make you feel, buddy?
Well, it's one of those things that I'll get the complaints that like I don't do enough, right? You don't cook, I'm like I'll be busy, but then HelloFresh, it just takes all the
You ain't got no excuse. Nah.
zero excuse. You get it done.
Makes
I'm done.
Makes you a better husband.
I'm done in 10, 15 minutes. They're like, oh, you could, yeah. Now y'all better eat all that shit.
Boom.
Stuff.
And when you get HelloFresh, you know you're getting top-notch produce since it travels from the farm to your door in less than 7 days. That's dope as heck. Go to HelloFresh.com/50issues and use code 50issues for 50% off.
50%?
50%.
50% off.
Half off.
That's half.
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 Plus
15%
off the next 2 months.
What?
Oh, baby.
Oh, that's crazy. Go to HelloFresh.com/50issues and use code 50issues for 50% off plus 15% off for the next 2 months.
Oh, wow. That's
50
fire.
issues.
Yeah.
50 issues.
Yeah.
50 issues.
That's
America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh
I'm
is.
hungry.
Would y'all ever front like you made the meal from scratch, but it was HelloFresh? You were like, yeah, I just whipped this up.
Absolutely. If all the packages are
You,
gone.
you did
Absolutely.
make it from scratch. You just
but
had
you know.
had instructions.
You know what? Y'all know what I
Wait,
mean.
but I julienne my carrots and stuff anyways.
Oh,
You what?
Oh,
You what's your carrots?
Julian.
You Julian your carrots?
A little thin cut.
Oh, the thin cut.
Shredded up.
Okay.
I Julian my carrots anyways.
I've been in the kitchen.
Shredded? Is that
They
what
were
it's
saying? I've been in the kitchen
is it different?
recently. Yeah.
That's what what's his name said on Tropic Thunder.
Made some jerk lamb.
What?
He was like, man, you all shredded up like a julienne salad.
Oh, that's funny.
Got any tips? He was like, yeah, you know, man, give me the goddamn map, man.
That movie funny, man.
Give me the damn map.
Man, they really tried to cancel Robert Downey Jr. We liked him.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Nah.
It was
They
like
went
it
after
was,
him.
it was for like a split.
It was,
saying.
it was
They
super
didn't have
minor.
a
I feel like
Yeah.
we rolled with him.
You talking about for that
Super
movie?
minor.
Yeah.
Because they tried to say he was
It
doing
was minor as
blackface.
hell.
It was like the whole
Yeah,
point
it
of
was
the
like,
role.
there's a
yeah, we
whole-
didn't let
yeah.
it. We
Yeah.
didn't. No one. We was like, nah.
Because the point of the role was he was supposed to be in blackface.
Right,
That's
right.
how far Hollywood will go instead of casting a black person. Like we all understood.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Black people didn't mind.
Nah,
No,
we
because
with it.
white people
nobody really
defended
minded. It
black
was
people that
probably
minded.
some
Yeah.
random college student that was like, I want to be mad.
I think if it happened, what year did that movie come out?
2008.
I think if it happened
Maybe. Nah.
this year in the last few years, it'd have been a bigger uproar.
I don't think
Black
so.
because the
people
whole
didn't
point,
mind.
Executed.
yeah, the
it.
whole point of it was to, you know,
we as people know that, but there's a culture.
well,
who
somebody
go-
would have tried,
I'm
but it wouldn't have.
saying,
It wouldn't
I
have hit.
feel like
You're
it would have
saying
been
the
the masses.
I don't think it would
that
have been a
happens.
big dust up even now.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
either.
so.
Because they tried it, and everybody's like, "Shut up."
Well, 2008 is not. It's not the same thing as it is now, though.
But they brought it up recently, though.
I agree with Chaz. Times are way more sensitive right now.
I was like,
But
there's
the
there's
way
people who.
they-
Because remember they were trying to get rid of like Speedy Gonzalez,
Yeah,
That
they
was-
were
that
going
was
back.
just
and Mexicans were
racist,
like,
though.
hey, or Latinos were like, yo, we mess with Speedy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, when you trying to take away our?
Well, not the Sleepy Town episode.
Well, no,
No,
not
not
the
that
Slowpoke
Not
Rodriguez.
the-
Okay,
Yeah. Slowpoke.
Speedy. Real mad funny though.
How far can they go back and be like, yeah, that wasn't right?
It don't even matter no more.
Right.
I guess the Bugs Bunny Unga Bunga Binga Bunga one.
All that mad stuff in them old
Yeah,
time
them old-
cartoons.
But they
The
still
Nanny
put them up.
cartoons?
They still
The
put them up. They
Mammy
just
cartoon.
put these were made in a
At a
time.
different time.
Yeah.
Oh,
blah,
that
blah,
doesn't hurt.
blah. Yeah. So like they put them up because they're still on Disney Plus and stuff, and they'll just put
Oh,
it
they're
display
still
up
up
on
there.
there?
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Her feet.
Thomas.
Oh, she was
You just
super
see her black
Popeye's
feet and
chicken
house
lady.
shoes.
Yeah.
But they did all of them like that. The white lady. I recently watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit with the kids, and the white mom and the same thing, big ankle, lady, but she was a white lady. That's just how they did all the cartoons back then. The kids loved the movie, by the way.
Got it.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
I remember seeing that. in
Jessica
theaters.
Rabbit
Yeah, first
had them
crush.
stressed out. I've never seen them, and my boy's been girl crazy since the beginning. She came,
like the wolf.
she came on the scene, and that curtain opened up. Keon said, "Ugh." He grabbed his chest, and I was like, "What's wrong?" And he was just like, "Oh."
Jessica Rabbit, man.
And then so he just
Man.
sat there. I watched him out the corner of my eye, and he just had his mouth open the whole time. He was
But
like,
who
I
played?
feel
Who played? Was that Demi? Who
I
played
don't
Jessica
know.
Rabbit?
That's an
Her voice
animation.
is Kathleen Turner.
Okay.
he was
Yeah.
stressed out, and then I could hear Kendrick. He was like, "Man, she got big boobs, and she got a big butt." And he was like, "She is sexy," and I was like, "God, they are
Oh,
tripping
she
out."
was an incredible sex.
So
Yeah,
after
man. Come on,
after she
man.
did the song, they stood up and clapped.
Oh,
And I was like,
As
"What
they
the
should,
hell?"
As they should.
They stood up and clapped.
I get it.
So,
Yeah, I
get
get
it.
it.
so
I get it
after the
100%.
movie,
Yeah,
I
she-
wanted to, because this was the first time I seen. I knew they had crushes on girls before, but I wanted to know what they were feeling.
Yeah.
So I said, "How did that make you guys feel?" And Keon was like, my heart just started beating real fast.
Oh, that's
And I
funny.
said, okay. He was like, yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. I said, "You feel anything anywhere else?" And he was like, "No, it's just my heart just started beating real fast."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, well, that'll happen more and more."
Oh, man.
And he was like, "Oh," he was like, "All right,
These
Kendrick."
are
was
early
just like-
stages, buddy.
Yeah, Kendrick was just like, "Whoo!"
That's funny.
Absolutely.
And
man.
Roger Rabbit didn't help. His eyes came out his head. Remember?
Oh man,
Yeah.
come on, man. Jessica Rabbit is a force. to be
Yeah.
reckoned
Man,
with.
she been stressing kids, little boys out
Man,
since
come on, man.
for decades.
Give us a chance.
But they loved the movie though; they was all in.
It was creepy at the end
Oh, when I
When
killed your
Judge-
brother.
when Judge he started to reveal his true self.
Oh, snap.
And he got rolled over by the steamroller and he came up all fan. That was creepy.
Yeah.
Because that was a plot twist. It was like, yo, he been a cartoon this whole time.
The eyes pop and the
Yeah.
slow reveal.
And then he was jumping after.
Yeah,
him.
that was creepy as hell, man.
Roger
Christopher
Rabbit,
Lloyd.
Roger Rabbit was so good they tried to do Cool World, and that just
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember.
I remember
L.
that.
Ron
Weird.
Hubbard. But she was sexy too. The girl in that.
I don't really remember the movie.
I don't
though.
remember the
Like,
wolf.
It wasn't that
It
good.
was
though.
weird.
Yeah.
The dude was dating the cartoon.
Yeah.
and it was like,
Then she turned real. Didn't she turn real?
I don't remember.
Because the girl was Kim Basinger.
Yeah.
It sure was.
But it tanked.
Did it do
Yeah.
good? Cool World.
Nah, it didn't. It's hard to pull that off.
Yeah,
And it hit.
animation and
Yeah.
real life.
Mm-hmm.
Spielberg produced it. Who directed that movie?
Cool World?
Yeah, no.
Robert
Rabbit?
Zemeckis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
he
They
did Back to
kind
the
of pulled it
Future.
off in the new what was it, Tom and Jerry? It was real life and animation.
The
Oh, I
only
didn't see
thing
the
with
movie.
that, I haven't seen it.
I liked it. Yeah.
was
It could be
bad.
pulled off in terms of like quality, but just like in terms of like box office. Like,
Oh, okay.
Space Jam was a hit when
Yeah.
it came out. So it just depends on, if you nail it.
Right.
My boys like Chip and Dale, the new one. They did animation.
That was
and-
different.
Real okay.
Yeah, they liked it. I was like,
Well, because when homie did his, he got the surgery to make himself like 3D.
the concept was funny, like because
That's
they
very funny.
did it in today's time. So
Yeah.
bruh got surgery to.
So he looks like live animation.
Yeah. So he wasn't a
Chip-
cartoon,
Chip
Look at the
but he wasn't
Dale.
working.
So Chip looked like a regular cartoon. Dale looked like when they do like Lion,
Yeah.
but as a chipmunk. So he looked
He
like
look like when they do what?
you know how they do like a
The
live,
live action,
like a
Like
yeah,
Lion
Lion King and
yeah.
stuff. So he looked like that, but one was a cartoon still. Because what happened
wow.
was
Everybody else
was
was still cartoons. But he
yeah,
was
the
just like,
concept was
I
dope.
went, I got the surgery.
Work done.
crazy.
So yeah, he got work done because they split. So they had split, and one of them wasn't making. They was like, we need to get back together because we weren't getting no money. And one dude was like, I'm out. And the other one, but the other one still wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
So he went and got work done and all this other
Yeah.
stuff to be
Was he like
current.
that the rest of the movie?
Yeah, the whole
That's
time.
dope.
Yeah.
I was
So-
when I saw that, I was like, y'all wild,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
And it
a
was very,
dope
it was very
concept.
today.
It was very today.
Yeah.
Very today.
I
That's
was like,
fire.
very funny, bro.
He bettered himself.
Yeah, but the kids
Chip and
was into it.
That's dope.
It is on Disney Plus. Yes.
Yeah, I forgot that movie even came
Yeah,
out.
I'll be watching everything because I be like, what y'all in here watch? Because I be hearing, Keelan got a laugh like a.
Oh, he like his pop.
Yeah, so it made me go in there. What y'all watch? What y'all watching? Because like, what's so funny that
Yeah.
you in here cackling?
Yeah.
And then some of the stuff though, it do be funny.
I'm trying to remember the last like funny anything I watched where it was just like mad funny.
Tropic Thunder.
No,
That's
that's
nah,
too
a
far
hell
back.
no.
long time ago.
That's too far back.
What's the
The
new
last
Will
movie that made
Ferrell
me-
and Jamie movie? Fetch.
The one that just came out.
Yeah, with
was
the
it any
dog.
good?
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
funny.
The last movie that
Strange.
made me
Strange.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Strange.
Laugh
I'm
Out
sorry.
Loud. Last movie.
the Adam Sandler Halloween movie
Oh, I saw that.
had us
Hubie-
in tear because of the thermos.
Hubie Brown.
Hubie, some Halloween.
The thermos.
something like
Granted, we was high, but every time he took that thermos out, we caught it and I thought I was tripping, so I texted my brothers. I was like, "Y'all seen this?" Day was like, "Nigga, the thermos." So the thermos was the only thing because it was like a thermos that was like a Swiss Army knife. So every time he had a situation, he would take his thermos out, and it did whatever he needed
That's funny.
in that situation. It was so random. You didn't know he had a thermos on him. You wouldn't even see it. It did like the kids, like he did an assembly, and the kids was about to throw a bunch of stuff out, and he took the thermos out. It was an umbrella, so he could block the stuff. Like it was just, he just had it. I was like, why is this thermos so incredible? And I could not stop laughing. But that was probably the last time I laughed.
I laughed hard with Will Ferrell. It was a movie with him, and I forgot, but it was like an avalanche, and they got snowed in.
that. Oh, Elaine was in it with him? I haven't seen that.
I laughed
seen
hard
it.
at
That
that.
was
Bro.
good.
That was really good. Really
Yeah.
funny.
I wanted to see that. I
It's
forgot
funny,
about
it's
that
funny
I
one.
don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's
I've
funny.
never even heard of
Really?
it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm from this call.
Julia Louis Dreyfus was
Yeah.
there with him.
The
Yeah.
Wrong Missy was funny.
Who?
The Wrong
The
Missy?
Wrong Missy with David Spade.
Oh, I haven't seen
really
that.
I haven't seen it.
You know what though? I don't be watching a lot of comedies. That's probably why
You have faith in
I
them.
haven't been laughing.
You got no faith in them.
I mean, the comedy genre is just not my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on the project, I guess. But
What's
usually,
your
I'll be
genre?
Huh?
What's your genre you go to?
action. Action is like action. Yeah,
I go to-
action is my favorite. Then like crime,
That's mine.
thriller.
That's mine.
And then maybe like a thriller or whatever. Comedy is probably like my sixth. You know, it's probably action, crime, thriller, drama, sci-fi, drama. And
Horror's
then-
not in your top 5?
horror's up there. I would probably put it right underneath comedy, or they might be tired or whatever. But action is my main squeeze, and then a good crime thriller.
When you say laugh out loud, like the whole time?
I just mean like I want to watch something where I'm just like, man, this was, that was a good
Tear.
time.
It's not whole time. The movie's called Downhill, it just gave me some big laughs.
Yeah, that's what the thermos is the only thing in the
Yeah,
movies where I was
huge
just like,
laughs.
God damn.
I
this is
remember that
funny.
thermos.
That thermos had us in tears.
So what is the last movie where you're just laughing all the way through?
Because everything's gonna seem really old that I go
That's what I'm
to.
saying.
Well, I know Black
Yeah.
Dynamite did that for me.
Oh,
But that was
absolutely.
100%.
that was a long time ago.
I recently
Yeah,
just
it was
watched
like
Girls Trip. I mean,
2009.
not Girls Trip again. Bridesmaids. I was like, man, this was when I
Bridesmaids
rewatched
was
it.
a
I was
good
like,
time.
Bridesmaids was better than Hangover.
First Friday had me laughing all the way through.
Oh yeah, Friday, man. We
Oh.
going all the way back to '95.
Man, that's
that's
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
We
It's
going,
hard.
we going back in time.
first Friday.
I got plenty of '90s.
Right.
movies.
I'm talking about
I'm
just
trying to
all the way
keep-
through.
All the way through. Happy Gilmore.
No, that's still old though.
That's the
A long time.
Oh, we going back.
I'm
okay,
like, don't
back.
be a menace.
right.
Don't Be a Menace was all the way
Right,
through.
right.
The wrong Missy was.
You know what's
Times,
funny?
bro.
You know what's a
What?
good movie is it just came out, The Blackening.
That,
I haven't seen it.
That's a good movie, man.
I
That's
haven't seen it.
funny.
I gotta see that.
That's funny all the
The
way through.
Blackening is a good
all
time.
the way through.
Yeah,
All the
it's
way.
a good time all the way through.
I'm surprised it didn't get his, more credit. Mm-hmm.
It was super low budget, don't know.
Yeah,
No,
I
not
gotta
one.
see it.
but it's a good time.
Oh, The Outlaws was terrible. We tried to watch that.
Outlaws.
Oh,
God.
who's
Who's in that?
Was it the in-laws?
Who that?
Oh, with Lil Rel in there.
No, that was bad too.
The one
Oh,
about
with
the
Adam Levine. Or whatever.
Yeah, I was like,
with the step parents.
Pierce
Like,
Brosnan.
yeah.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
man, me and Cotty was like, turn this shit off.
Oh, when the Blink 182 code to get into the thing.
That part was funny. That part was funny.
into the safe.
to the safe.
that part was funny.
Fresh Ball Fall. Was the point.
Right into it.
Fresh
That's
Ball
funny.
right into it, man.
Yeah.
Fresh
Let's dive
Ball
in there,
Fall.
Tony.
All right.
Fresh Ball Fall is upon us, and you need to be in the festive spirit. Light a candle, get some pumpkin spice, and make sure your balls look nice. With the sponsors of today's show, Manscaped. Nature may clear the leaves or the trees, but you'll need Manscaped's help to get you ready for the sweater weather. Get your pants puppies prepared for cuffing season. Pants puppies, man. They be on fire with these.
Wow.
Get your pants puppies prepared for cuffing season with a trim as refreshing as a fall breeze by going to manscaped.com and using the code ISSUES for 20% off plus free shipping. It's time for nice flannels and cozy socks, but we can't forget to trim our balls. By now, you've heard of them, but it's time to join the 9 million men worldwide using Manscaped and get the kit that covers it all. The Performance Package 4.0. You got the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer with advanced skin-safe technology that reduces nicks and cuts to make raking the leaves a lot less painful. Plus, the lawnmower is a technical masterpiece. It has 7,000 RPM motor, multifunctional on and off switch that can engage a travel lock and built-in 4,000K LED spotlight to help you see parts of your body you haven't looked at in years. Once you've cleared the driveway, the performance package comes in hot with products that cool you down. The Crop Preserver, Ball Deodorant, and Crop Reviver Ball Spray Toner. This is one to prevent the stink and one to clear it up. With a soothing aloe vera formula, move over pumpkin spice, fresh balls are the smell of the season. The Performance Package 4.0 caps it off with 2 free gifts, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. That's one to hold your Manscaped goodies and one to hold your man goodies.
I got both.
I love Manscaped, man. I just shaved my nethers recently.
Okay.
I'm back in the ball community.
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
It's weird though coming
Pants
back.
pupper.
It's awkward. I looked down there. It was Charles Xavier down there. I was like, this looks weird. I felt like the Matrix when he came out in the goop. I was like, I gotta get used to seeing that again, man. I was used to the fro, man. The Albert Einstein down there. So bring it in the fall, right, and get 20% off and free shipping with the code ISSUES at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use the code ISSUES. As the leaves fall, make sure you have it all with Manscaped.
Pants
indeed.
puppies.
Pants
Darn
puppies,
fool.
man.
Are you okay,
They
Craig?
be on fire.
Craig
that's
hungry
the,
as that.
juice
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
when you do
That was
juice
the
in the
juice?
morning, it just
Oh my God, Craig,
Get you
right.
I got a question.
Oh, man, hold on, cuz.
Questions with
DC
Irvin.
That was smooth. That was smooth.
We practice on the phone. All the
Y'all
time.
did good that time. All right, here we go. I got a question. It's a good one. It should be a doozy.
Let's
It should
do
be
it.
a doozy. We're
Let's
gonna
do
figure it
it.
out. Though. We're gonna get through it together. Here we
get it,
go. You're involved in a dice game.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like
we on the street.
We're on the street.
Uh-huh.
This is a street dice game. You're involved in a dice game. You're shooting dice. You feeling good. You are hitting.
Yeah.
You are winning everything. You cannot miss. Back-to-back sevens. You hitting everything. You hitting your
7,
numbers.
11.
You are winning. You're feeling good. All of a sudden, you feel better, and you say, you know what? I want to bet my savings.
Oh.
In your savings is your child's college tuition. Now, we know what happens next.
Yeah.
We know what happens next.
Yeah.
You lose.
Okay.
You lose your child's college tuition. Now, fortunately for you, you're in luck.
Okay.
The person you're gambling with, they're a nice guy. They're like, you know what? That's your kid's college tuition. I'm going to give you this money back. Now, here's the kicker.
Okay.
When they give you this money back and your child graduates, they want you in that your child's speech to thank them as daddy.
Oh.
I want to thank my daddy for allowing me to graduate from college, and they're talking about themselves, not you. Are you taking that deal?
Are they saying like the person's name?
Yes,
Are they like, oh,
everything.
Thank my father,
I want to
Craig.
thank my real father.
My real father, Darius.
Yes, for helping me get through college.
Okay, so she got a speech. She's valedictorian.
Oh yeah, she got a
Okay.
speech. Valedictorian, big screen. You sit next to him.
Okay.
He stands up on the jumbotron.
This guy I met at the dice game is
It's
still
the-
around. all this
Oh,
time
he's still
later.
around the whole
Okay.
time. He waited.
He wanted,
He waited.
He wanted you
Yeah, 4
to
years
honor this.
to honor him.
Okay.
What you doing?
That's mad funny, dog.
My
What
bad.
you doing?
But our daughter knows the truth.
Yeah, they know the truth, but
Okay.
to
Is
the
this being
world.
streamed out?
Oh, this is
This
you on
is
the
live
jumbo. You don't know
stream?
where it goes when it's on the jumbotron.
You got family.
You saw
You
it
got
get
the
down
link.
when they
Everybody's
send
watching.
People sending the link.
Yeah, it's going down. You got to stay seated while he stands up. And
This scenario is mad funny. I'm taking the deal.
you taking the deal?
Because if I didn't take the deal, there is no college. Because I fucked up. So I got to pay the price for the fuck up. So as long as my daughter knows the real,
Yeah,
I can live with
She
that.
knows you her real dad,
Yeah,
but
anything else is just pride from other
This
people.
dude,
Ego.
now he's on talk shows and such.
put my kid through school.
You know, if I showed up and I didn't have the college money, she ain't gonna want me to be her daddy anyway. She gonna be like, he lost in a dice game.
The dice
You
game.
They're gonna
degenerate.
be
You
pissed.
I definitely is degenerate.
I'm gonna have to be like,
You taking the deal?
I'm standing next to him like this, her daddy, right?
Yeah, I'll be
here.
like, this is her daddy. Shaking his neck like, you did it. This boy and his cereal, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna
Keon?
take the deal.
I fucked up.
You messed up.
You messed up, and they want to go to college bad.
Yeah,
Like, that's their
they want-
dream.
That's the dream. Going to college.
Man, I'll take that L.
He's daddy.
I'll take that L.
I'll
I
even
messed
call
up
him
their whole
daddy.
dream. That was their dream.
Yeah, this is where the selfishness comes
Yeah.
in.
Right, the ego.
Yeah.
The ego
I got
has to leave.
questions.
Go ahead. What's your
What's she
question? Jay?
majoring in?
That is a good question.
She about to go be a doctor. She got like a fucking art major or some shit.
That's a good question.
In music.
Nah.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
I might have changed my answer. She majored in music.
Yeah, it's still college.
That's
fool.
valid.
But
Yeah.
what kind, like
She can do
Like
music
orchestra
anywhere.
or
What are
just
we
like-
talking about? What are
what
we
we
talking
talking
about?
Music as a whole.
What's the
She plays the violin. That's classy.
No, man, I seen
That's
YouTube.
classy.
I seen YouTube stars on. You know what I'm saying? Because you know me, I'm already not I'm not pro college as it is.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Because I'm on. That's a lot of money.
And you definitely can't see
For fucking
Izzy
violin.
Money
being
that you
like,
squandered and didn't pay on your
Yeah.
own. So
Well, it was
don't
my
matter
my
now.
money.
But I
I
understand.
can squander it if I want to.
I understand Chaz on the point. I mean, I kind of low-key feel the same way when it comes to higher education. If you're not going to be
Lawyer, doctor, what is
astrophysicist,
Yeah,
blah,
what are
blah,
we
the other
doing?
stuff, I'm kind of like, why are you paying all this money
but
to
y'all
do?
messed up.
You got a business
Nah.
degree?
We messed up. We gambled away her college
I
tuition.
graduated my money. I gambled my money away. Okay,
For your child. That
For
was
your
for your
child.
child.
it was
You,
for
you specifically
we'll
had
see.
that saved for her.
Well, because what if she decided she didn't want to go to college, right? So then I can be like, okay, well, let's put this into a business. Let's put this money, something that I say.
But she went to
But
college.
she went to college.
She wanted to go to college.
So that's why I asked what she.
That's the only way you're getting the money
That's why I
back.
asked what the major.
The only way you're getting the money back is
It's
if
the
she go.
college.
Yeah, she has
It's
to
all for
finish.
college.
If she majored in something doctorish,
Music.
man, you get.
Music.
A music doctor.
She
might-
majored in music.
She might have never
She
got
wanted
that
to be a film
bread. yo.
composer.
She might have
she's
got the
like,
scholarship.
Excuse me, not him, not
Oh,
the short one.
She
My
wanted to be a
daddy.
film composer.
Yeah, I'm back in. I'm back in.
So daddy's.
All right.
So her new daddy's cool.
Yeah, you got me. I fuck with that.
Because that can fall under the umbrella
I'm with
of
it.
music
Yeah.
major.
You
know
got
what
me.
I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm in. Go ahead.
I'm taking it. Just ego alone.
Oh,
if
man.
I screwed
I'm
up
taking
and
the
I messed
deal
up,
tough.
yeah, I'm not gonna be happy, but I'm gonna take it.
Okay, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just think about the dice game. I was feeling myself.
It's gonna hurt. It's
Yeah.
gonna hurt on the jumbotron, but I'm gonna take it.
I'm gonna be on there with the fake smile. Like, congrats, you did it, sir.
I just got like you got to go over something you can't learn on YouTube. I don't want. I don't want you to do
Chaz
something.
trying to wiggle out of it.
You can learn
Well,
everything
like
on
I
YouTube.
said, but true. But you can't like. I don't know if NASA would be like, you know what? Saw your YouTube videos. They might. I don't know. YouTube's done got people in places. I don't know. I don't know if you need a degree. They're like, well, you can clearly do the math. You're in, right?
Clearly do the math.
But what's your degree?
Look, Mr. Hunting, we saw your videos. Get your ass over here.
Just having
a
nightmares of that
recruiter.
last roll.
Can she still thank me on the side for something?
She knows the truth.
She knows the truth.
You
She knows
gonna
your
get
I,
your
I know, but
props.
in that
Yeah.
moment, because she still be like,
But for the world,
"What up, Chaz?"
I
Yeah.
just want to thank my dad.
I'd like to give a shout out to
Yeah.
the random individual next to my dad. He's a cool. I like his shirt.
Yeah.
So
That mean everything.
Talk about
going
Wait. You said the other way we don't have to pay it back. Is that what it was?
No, if you don't, if he's like, other than that, if he keeps the money, if
the
you don't
money
agree with calling him
gone if
daddy,
you don't do the deal.
yeah, if you don't do the deal, money's gone.
Technically,
But
he
if she's
pays
already
for your kid
graduating.
to go. She
But this
just
is before.
graduated
This could be
high school.
before college.
Yeah, she just graduated high school, about to go to
He's like, when
college.
she finishes college, she has to thank
This
me as her
dad's game
dad.
was senior year in high school.
Yeah.
No, because now I'm thinking about it, right? If he says, if he didn't already pay for it, if she's getting that degree, he didn't already pay for it. Nigga, you just got to fight me.
Wait,
No.
what?
Because
What are you
you're saying in order for me to pay for this, the
In order for
payoff,
her to finish college, and if you get the if he gives you the money back,
right?
that means
So you're gonna be a double snake, is what you're saying.
I'm saying I
The
could
double
be.
snake.
I
The
could
double
be.
snake.
Wait, how?
Because
Keon's
he's
saying-
graduating.
Keon
He already paid
lost
for her
his
college.
money, so now he's saying, "Oh, you already paid for it." I'm not. No. So he's gonna
already paid for
he's
it.
reneging
What
on
do
the
you mean?
deal.
Well, it'll be contractual.
Oh, you're saying because it has to happen in the future.
Yeah, because if you're saying that he already paid for the school, if she's getting her degree,
So
he's
you're gonna-
already paid for the school.
So he's gonna
Who
tell
did?
you,
the dude he gave me the money.
Yeah, he gave you the money back, but you have to agree to this.
right?
That's what I'm saying.
So
But what I'm
Keon's
saying is,
Keon
Keon's
needs
being a
breaking
snake.
his
what I'm
deal.
saying is, do I?
Oh,
Do I?
oh, no, man, look out.
You gonna tell Keelan to be like, "Hey man, remember that thing?"
Yeah. Don't do it.
By that time, look, I didn't save it up. I got the money back.
And then he kills you right
Yeah.
there.
I was like, he gonna kill
You got
you.
snipers on the roof.
I told you never fuck with me.
Honor the deal.
That's funny.
They got questions in the chat?
Yeah, they got questions for sure. Let me get up in here.
That was a good one.
Let me get up in here.
That was a
shall we?
doozy.
Nana P asks, if you had the choice, would you rather go to the past and give past you one piece of advice, or would you meet future self, very successful you, to find out one thing that will happen?
To find out one thing that will happen.
Yeah, so you go to the future and you're, oh man, I'm a success.
Yeah, I guess
What happened?
knowing that it's all worked out has been worth it would be really relaxing to know.
It would be relaxing,
Yeah.
but also could be anxious because if they tell you some shit that's
It's
terrible
coming.
news, and you thinking about that all the time.
Well,
Or what if they're homeless? You like, damn. Where'd it go?
No, she said very
then that's not
successful.
successful for me.
She said
Oh,
successful.
successful.
You're
I
successful.
can go back
But
to
I'm
the
like,
past
what
and talk
if
to
what
that
if
guy.
there's a tragedy that happens?
That's coming in the
And I don't want to think about that all the time.
on your mind.
Yeah, like I don't want to.
I'm gonna go back to the past.
I'm
and
gonna go
give
past.
myself some
Yeah.
advice.
The
I'm gonna
future and the
pass.
past me is gonna say the same thing. Be careful of that woman, man. Watch out for that woman.
There's a woman in the future you still gotta watch out
Past
for.
and future, I'm
Which
still gonna be
one?
making
You know,
them
Greg.
mistakes.
No, I don't. Which one?
No, I don't.
You'll know
You
when
know.
you mean it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go past.
I'm gonna go pass.
I'm gonna go past. Pull up on Young Tone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go past. I'll be like, man, don't get them student loans.
That's what,
That's what
man.
haunts me the most.
Bro.
That's the worst decision of
So
my life.
you too. I called them today.
I might go
Man.
in the future and just be like,
Oh, yeah, they
"We
trying to
good,
restart, huh?
dog?
Yeah.
It all worked out. It was all worth it. Was it worth it?"
Man,
He's like,
student loans, student goddamn loans.
Bro, I was,
Like, don't get the loans. But I need the no, you
didn't
don't.
need it for nothing.
No, you don't. I'll be trying to sign this wrestling with myself. Is this man bothering you, kid? Yeah, man, get his money. But yeah,
Yeah, I go past.
I'll go pass.
pass.
I'm in the future, baby.
I'm in the future.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with Keon. I don't want to know.
I
What's,
don't want to know.
Well, you just going like, I don't need the details. I'm like, hey, we're good. It worked.
Well,
Yeah, that- I
either
mean-
way, you're gonna know what's in the future. If you tell your past self, you know what's in the future. If you go see your future, then you in the
No,
present.
but if you
know
tell your
what's
past
happening.
self, you just give yourself some random
Yeah,
advice like,
when you come
hey, don't
back,
get
then
student
this is a
loans.
new future.
But your past life, you're from the future talking to yourself.
Yeah.
So it's still you
That's
meeting
a
the person
great
from
point.
the future.
That's a great point because we in the future. He's talking to the past.
Yeah.
self.
Yeah, but they
So
don't
when
know
you
that.
go back, he just didn't go to you to get the advice.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
You went to
got
him.
it either way from the future dude.
But
Great point,
they
Craig.
still don't know what their life gonna be though.
It's you. So
Oh,
when
he
you
knows
go
what I
to
look
the-
like though.
Well, you're gonna tell him everything that
I
your
ain't
life
told
is.
shit.
Nah, she didn't
Nah,
say that.
she said
scenario.
give a
You
piece of
get
advice.
A piece of advice.
That
You
could
don't get
be,
to
hey,
give him
man,
a
work hard.
scroll of.
You
You out. Yeah, you probably
Work
got,
hard.
you got but 1 minute to talk to
Yeah,
this
you
nigga.
know.
Work hard.
Don't do that.
The only thing I would tell myself in the past is, hey man, there's this thing called YouTube. Just do it. Just fucking do it. Just do it every day. Just do it. Just do it. It's not gonna make any sense.
If that's the case, I'd be like social media. Period. Just do it.
Just do it.
Well, because I don't know. Well, I don't know what really was first, but I remember YouTube like the
MySpace.
first thing.
Think about it, MySpace.
Don't do that one.
No, but Dane Cook got big off MySpace.
He did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Huge.
But I think I was still in. Maybe I was just out of high school. I don't know.
I was
When y'all
college.
graduated high school?
03.
99.
2002.
MySpace is 06.
MySpace was 05, 06.
Yeah, I was in college
I
for
was
sure.
in college when MySpace
And
dropped.
I was meeting people.
Mhm.
MySpace was
Oh,
fun, man.
MySpace was
I used to
huge.
jazz
Yeah.
up my little page.
Yeah,
I
put the
had
music
songs.
on
Had
it.
the music
man.
turned
Had my
up.
top. Remember them top 8?
Top
Oh, that
eight.
top 8 was
Yeah.
crucial.
People took that
Top
serious.
eight
When
turned
you
to
could
top
buy 'em?
64.
That's what
When
I
you
was
could
like.
buy your top 8,
I never
buy your
bought
top
it.
eight?
you can start buying people and putting them as your.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why?
So you own them. I don't know. Somebody owned me.
Why would you buy the top 8?
It's not with real money.
What, famous
Was it
people?
famous
The
people?
famous people? Celebrities?
They could be celebrities or just regular people.
What's the
Wow,
point of
I never
buying
did
it?
Just
Yeah.
get all the video girls up there. Like, yeah.
Yeah, my top 8, baby. That's funny.
I never had any women in my top 8.
No, smart.
Shady.
I didn't want nobody. Why is she
Yeah.
up there? All right,
I was
man.
married, so.
So she was in that top 8.
Hmm?
No chicks. It was all
The
dudes.
top 8 was crucial, though.
Yeah.
I remember
It's
I
a big
used-
deal.
In college, I used to make top 10 lists of people. I'd just be in the Department of Black Program. Here's my top 10 of y'all right now. And people was getting pissed.
He just started
Of course.
Started
Like,
beating.
how you got Brandis at number 5 and number 8? Well, she cooked. So it was just like, it was funny, man. I was like, here's my top 10
Oh,
of y'all
y'all,
this
that's
week. I
hilarious.
changed it every week for like,
What was the cap on friends on MySpace? Was it unlimited?
It just kept getting bigger. I just
the
remember it
total
was,
friends that you could have.
Yeah.
You could have as many as
Yeah, I
you
don't
want.
think
Okay,
it
as
was
many as
because
you
that was
want.
a big deal. Like how many friends you had. Like,
And you
oh,
put them,
snap.
you got 1,000 friends, you got
Yeah.
top 8. That's important.
Top 8, man, that was crucial.
Yeah.
When I was in somebody's top 8, I was like, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying?
Remember the transition from MySpace to Facebook? It was like Facebook.
I didn't want to do it at
Too
first.
business.
Yeah, I was like,
Ew.
I didn't want to do
Had
it.
no personality.
Right.
I like Facebook because you had to have a college email.
So that's what sold me.
So you were like, oh,
yeah.
My
I'm
teammates,
above them.
Yeah, my
Oh,
teammates
so
was
you
like,
in on college
hello.
now, huh?
I just needed it for the women on there. Hello there.
Now you
ladies.
like college, huh?
my teammate was like, bro, we're all getting on Facebook. You gotta get on this Facebook. And I was like, nah,
It
man.
was like
MySpace
MySpace for
fun.
kids.
They was like, nah, but it's only college girls. And I was like, click.
That's
That's all I needed.
That's the sell.
That's all I needed.
Man.
So I was like, boom, made a profile that day.
My men.
Then Facebook was like, nah, we can make this for everybody.
And then it was like,
Open the floodgates.
Now look at it.
Thugs came in.
parents. I was like,
I'm
"Oh,
still
man."
mad at Facebook. Man.
Why? Oh, because they ain't give you your page. They gave you your page back, right?
No, I had to start a new one. Ever since then, I just been like, fuck my Facebook.
Oh yeah.
It's never been
The fact
the
they
same.
never gave it back, that's wild.
Yeah, they had you as Buddy Tubbs for a good little time.
I'm still, that's who I am now, the Buddy Tub. But like,
What happened? How they snatch it from you?
because I was getting, the voiceovers, they was getting flagged and they just deleted the page. So I had to start over. So in the start over, I rebuilt it back up to what it was, but it was just
Who reports something as sweet as voiceovers?
the people that
Like-
own the
on the
video.
video, the
You didn't get
licensing.
my permission. And then,
That's crazy.
And
They
then
want
the-
their dog to be famous.
Not even give you a chance because you're like, I don't know. I ain't know.
because I don't be knowing where the videos come from.
Right.
So it's just like.
So now you get them, you know where they come from.
No, I still don't.
Oh.
But the majority of the voiceovers I do, I don't know who the originator is. If
You
I
just-
do know, then I usually put it in the caption.
You just can't make money off of it, right?
No,
Right.
Can't monetize it.
Mm-hmm.
But so now I just just post it, and if I do see the originator, I put them in the caption.
That's
Is it-
crazy, bro.
Yeah, just be like,
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing the lyrics. They kept flagging me, and I didn't want to get my IG page to it.
yeah.
And they wasn't even doing it like as I posted. I would just get notifications, and they was going back.
Yeah,
like
they
years.
dig in. They dig in.
So
far.
they was just, and
wow.
I kept getting flagged. So I was like, I'm done doing it.
I get the lyrics though.
Yeah, I was
But
like, I'm
the-
done doing it.
music
But I wasn't
for
making no
sure.
money off it.
Yeah.
I wasn't making money.
But Tony's using the visual
Right.
and his voice.
People really be like, that's my video that I created of my dog doing shit that I didn't make it do. They be really taking ownership of just like they created something, like they wrote a script and created their cat peeing on a turtle. And they be like, that's our content. I'll be like, okay.
What's wild though, it's like I feel like if you're not making no bread,
Right.
Why
You
you
put it
care?
out. You put it out there.
yeah.
Because those videos, a lot of people are reposting your shit.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Right.
For me to see it, it's been reposted
Right.
80
Right.
million times already for it to
Right.
come across me.
Right.
And so it's just like, but him.
My
Yeah,
thing.
that's
What's
what
the
I'm
big
like.
difference between a quote, like an original quote, and that? You know what I mean? If I put a quote out there and someone else takes it and they just repost it, I'm not getting the. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The credit for that quote.
Be like, I said that.
I get
Yeah.
okay. Well, I
You see
get
what I'm
it.
saying?
I get it on the. I don't think they even care that it's. For me, if it was me, I would be happy. I would just be like, just tag me.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind. Like I seen.
People do that. When
Yeah.
they say tag me, I'm like, for sure. I
That's
didn't know
all
where
I.
you
I
were.
wouldn't
Right.
care
I'd be
about
happy
anybody.
to
I
tag
want
me.
dog.
I want you
I
to share
love
my
tagging
stuff.
people,
Share.
right.
Just
Right.
tag me.
I
That's my
love-
only
yeah.
request on anything. Like people. Luckily, people like in the chat, they will tag you, and then I
Right.
go on there and hit the person like,
Yeah.
"Hey man, can you tag me?" Because that one video I did that hit, it hit on all the platforms.
Right.
So I stay getting tagged. Like TikTok, it was so many people, and one dude got like 3 million views off, and another. So people was getting views off my videos, and I was
Right.
like, "That's fine.
Yeah.
Just tag me so people come to my
Yep.
page." And he was like, "Oh brother, no problem." Like
Yeah.
So everybody hit, and no one ever has a problem with it.
Everyone
Yeah.
wins.
I'm
Just
like,
tag
yeah,
it
just
up.
I
tag
don't
me.
even mind if they don't tag. Like Nick Cannon just did a joke at a dance flick, but I enjoyed it because it fit what he's going through in his life. When he
Yeah.
went and picked up the kid and said, "I'm here to see my son.
Yeah.
I'm here to pick up my son."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right."
But I want the tag because I want the followers.
Yeah.
I want
Just
them to
tag it
come
up.
tag me, and
Snoop,
then
we talking to you.
Oh, Snoop. Yeah, Snoop is
Tag
notorious
Tag us
for.
up, man.
Snoop never tag.
Snoop never. I was talking to Pete Rock. Pete Rock be doing that too, and I was like, man, why you don't never tag nobody? He's like, what you mean? I'm like, you and Snoop, y'all don't be tagging. Because he had posted a video of a girl rapping, and I was like, who's the girl? There's no tag. And so
He's on.
Yeah, and since I talked to him directly, I could be like, "Yo, man, tag people." And he's like, "I
Did
tag
he embrace
everybody
it, or
else."
he was like,
Yeah, he was receptive.
yeah.
I was just like, because I was like, you and Snoop notorious, man. Y'all just be posting.
Snoop
stuff, no
definitely
tag.
pick and choose. 'Cause I know
man.
Snoop know
he
how to
tag
tag.
haha every time.
Yeah, all the
He'll
time.
tag haha. He'll tag. Yeah, he know how to tag.
Yeah, he know how to tag.
He just don't.
Come on,
but
Snoop D.O.W.
now, if you don't know where the video came from, I get it. Like I've shared videos, and somebody be like, "Oh, tag," and I'd be like, "Oh, could you please direct me to?" I don't know
Absolutely.
who it was.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
But somebody like Snoop, enough people that follow Snoop will follow one of y'all, and they'll be like, "This Keon, this is
Yeah.
Tony Baker."
Because the thing about Snoop, man, he got so many followers.
So many.
So when he reposts my stuff, it be millions of views. I just be standing in the shadows.
You don't go in the comments. That's me, y'all. That's me.
Nah, I'll just be like, ha
Because the tag would do so much.
ha.
The tag would do so much if something
lot of
when they
followers.
share your shit.
Man,
Like I
yeah.
said, that dude got 3 million views, and I was like,
And
bro,
Snoop sitting
tag
on what?
me.
100? He's sitting on what? 50 million?
It might even be more.
It's
than
way
that.
up
They
Yeah.
might want to check. They tag you like, well, I just brought you 3 million people.
Yeah.
What's up? Break bread.
You, but then don't share it then.
Let me manage you.
You know? Yeah.
He got 81 million on Instagram.
That's a lot of people.
So it's like, man, just
tag me.
So he's tagged me like maybe about 3 times,
Okay.
but
Tag me for a little bit.
Tag
You
me.
can
Because
remove it.
then, you know what?
You can take it
too,
away.
When
change the
your
niggas
shit
right
gets
there.
shared on a big platform and they do tag you, you see the followers come in. You see it come in.
oh
like,
yeah, you
yeah.
see when I see my insights, I just see the spike.
Mhm.
Like I might not see it initially, but I
Yeah.
just see a spike. That happened to me recently. Like I had a huge spike the past 2 days. I'm like, what happened? And so, because people rarely ever say follow Tony Baker, they just repost the stuff. The only
Right.
person that's ever said, "Yo, follow him," is Aquaman. He's the only one that's ever been like,
Didn't The
Y'all
Rock
need
do
to
it? The Rock did it
follow-
too, didn't he?
No.
did? Oh.
But he was the only one that was like, "Yo, y'all need to follow Tony Baker."
Yeah.
I was like, because that's above and beyond, right?
Yeah.
there. He
Right,
was
right,
like, man,
right.
fuck all this.
Yeah.
Follow this man. And other than that, people just they tag it up. Octavia Spencer is good at tagging, like certain people. Jamie
Okay.
Foxx, but like
Now the platforms, they're good at it. Not the individuals, but like those, like if it's a world star or something,
Right.
they'll tag.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like video from blah, blah. Even the sports channels will do it, like
Yeah.
the sports ones. But like individuals, they just be
Mm.
I'm like
Throwing it
tag,
up there.
bro. Yeah. People be sending it to me like so and so just shared it. I'll be like,
Doesn't
hey,
mean no good.
It doesn't do what that
great.
mean.
Thanks.
What that mean to me?
Thanks, buddy.
So and so just commented, and now what?
Yes.
What do I do?
It'd be
with
dope
that?
if there was some kind of policy in place that
And here it comes. He tried it. He tried it. It's too
policy in
obvious.
place.
come on,
But
Keon.
keep going, man.
Yeah, just keep
It'd
going.
be dope if there's some
Silly
kind
over
of
there.
policy in place to ensure these things won't happen. But you can do it for your life,
Oh,
as in life insurance.
Yeah.
Policy genius. That's what Keon
That was so forced.
you gotta be a bad boy.
It was just the way he did.
Just say you're doing that, man.
About to do an ad, y'all.
Man, if you don't have life insurance, you need to get on Policy Genius. I think we all have life insurance, correct? We all.
I want some more.
You have life insurance
I'm
back
gonna
here?
restructure and reroute.
It's one of the greatest things. I always say this now, but death's a come up, man.
It's the truth.
It's the truth, man. You get all your bills paid off if someone passes away.
Death is a come up.
You put the money down on the house when someone passes away. It's the gift after life that you can give somebody. I know we've done it. I've done it. I had the kid got it. We all have life insurance in case those things happen because you want to make sure that your loved ones don't have to take care of you after you're gone.
Mm-hmm.
What people don't realize is once you're dead, everybody else got to deal with your dead body.
For sure. Absolutely.
Like it's everybody else's
Like,
concern.
man, what we gonna do with this?
Yeah.
And you just laying there on the table.
So either you got debt, you don't have your stuff in order, man, it's worth it to do it. Policy Genius knows how valuable your time is. That's why their technology makes it easy to compare life insurance quotes from America's top insurers in just a few clicks to find your lowest price. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year. $292 per year.
That's not
for
bad.
$1 million of coverage. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wait, $292 per year?
For $1 million worth of coverage.
Oh, that's not for the month. That's a year.
For the year.
$292 for the
That's-
year?
And that'll give you $1 million
That's
for the
solid.
coverage.
That's super solid.
That's $24 a month.
And that's more than I'm paying right now. I mean, less.
That's well worth looking into.
Absolutely.
Yeah, at least taking a gander.
That's worth
Way
looking
less
on.
than I'm paying right now.
That's well worth clicking
$24
on.
a
You got my ear.
Now, man,
That's
some
amazing.
you checking the text.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Did you read that right?
Yeah, to get in on
That's
this.
way less than me.
Some options offer same-day approval and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Posse Genius has licensed award-winning agents who can help you find the best fit for your needs. They work for you, not the insurance companies. That means they don't have incentive to recommend one insurer over another, so you can trust their guidance. Policy Genius is for parents, caregivers, anyone else who has people who depend on them. They simplify the process of getting life insurance so you can protect. It's a hassle to have to look for life insurance because outside of knowing some people who give life insurance,
Right.
you know, I'm like that makes it easier for you. But if you have to like go look, there's tons of companies.
Yeah.
And Policy
for
Genius
sure.
wraps all in one, man. It's the easiest thing to do. Your loved ones deserve a financial safety net. You deserve a smarter way to find and buy it. Head to PolicyGenius.com or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's PolicyGenius.com.
What y'all looking at on y'all phones?
I'm looking at the Policy Genius right now.
Y'all always on y'all phones.
And I was looking at because I don't know. Well, I
Keon
don't
been
say it
sitting
out
on his
loud.
ad for an
Keon
hour.
was in the
Yeah.
comment section.
Yeah.
He had to queue up something else. He like, I was looking at the.
I was reading
But I was earlier.
But no, when y'all doing ads, I normally follow along with the ad.
I don't know.
That wasn't what you was looking at. Man. Look at it, man. Watch out, cuz.
Somebody raises a great point on here. Though.
What'd they say?
They said extended bald brothers, Kev, Tony, DC, and Chaz. You have people on their tour who aren't bald, and it's called the Bald Brothers Tour.
Well, the headliners of all.
Yeah.
But still, it should be all bald or nothing.
Ball Brothers and some cousins.
Right.
Some other niggas.
You got some nice hairlines in there.
The cats they,
the cats
they
two
paid
blues
to see.
Right.
So everybody should be shaved if they want to be on the.
Yeah, they should
Tahir
all
and
have
Lou
to
gotta
do
go
it.
bald, bro. Tahir and Lou gotta go
Everybody
bald.
got to shave their
They
head.
got the Bald Brothers
Onyx.
Tour.
That's
Me and
funny.
Kev bald.
Yeah.
When y'all leave
That's how you see
for
on the
overseas?
poster.
The
Was that on the
18th
poster?
of October.
No, man.
But that was them. I know that.
I came to see the bald
You can't
head.
see bald heads.
That's what
throughout
you
the
get.
Who got
whole
hair up here?
You getting?
Lou first come out. Doing this shit before he gets on.
You do be doing that.
You saying the whole audience should be in bald and
Everybody
bald?
should be bald then. If that's what
If
what
that's
we
the
talking
case,
If
about.
Beyonce can have everybody come on all platinum,
And silver.
you can sure as hell like come on.
No, if they
bald
wore the
head.
caps on, can you
That'd
imagine
be
everybody
great.
got the
That'd
caps
be
on?
That'd be funny.
Bald cap.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Those things are always so wrinkly in the back.
They're always
Oh,
bad.
tough every time.
But the
It don't
whole
have to look
audience,
good, as
it,
long as
it would
everybody
look
got
so
'em.
funny in like
So funny.
sitcoms and stuff. People like this bald cap
Tough.
is-
Because you know it's so much hair under there.
It'd be so
Their hands
bad.
be hella big.
I want to wear one. Just over my bald head.
Over.
Yeah.
And you take it off and be like, the real deal.
Let my crop flow. Let it pour
I've been wondering
out.
how hot it is, like under like wigs and
Gotta
stuff like
be
that. It gotta be
itchy.
hella hot.
I know them fat suits be probably hot, super hot.
Gotta be. Remember in the episode of Fresh Prince and Will had it, but you can see the sweat on the vest.
You know he was
Because he was
hot.
like, the trainer was saying how hard it would be to be Uncle Phil. So he put on a fat suit for an episode.
Oh,
But
he
he
went
was
all in.
sweating. He was hella sweating in the back, like on the butt crack down the back. Because his pants
The
fell
pants
down.
fell. You know he was sweating in there.
It was so funny how sweaty he was. I was like, it's got to be hot.
Are those things, do they have like little ACs in them or something to keep them cool?
Nah,
you
Cotty
just-
bought one for the set. And it's just,
It's just
it's
take
hot.
this. Ooh.
Take this fake fat.
It's hard enough with the real. I can't imagine a fake one.
Especially if you're not used to it. Like, you put on a fat suit, you don't carry that kind of weight.
Right.
So you got probably like, whoo. It's,
Stay,
it's
figure out a
hot.
way to stay cool. Because I know Marlon did
hot.
it with sextuplets.
Yeah. Yeah, to keep that fan going.
No, for real.
Sweating off the
little
makeup.
fan, yeah. And it starts peeling if you start sweating.
Oh, damn.
That'd be the hard
How long?
part.
How long can you shoot scenes? Like how long?
They keep
before-
somebody right next to you with the fan.
So it's just like real quick and then cut and you fan.
Yeah. The makeup lady sits there with the fan.
So the scenes you actually shooting where you quit.
That's why sometimes you'll see crack in the, in the makeup because it got hot. And it started wearing away. And they're like, we got to get this shot.
Because you can't record with the air on.
No,
They always gotta
They
turn
always
the
turn
air
it
on.
off.
Yeah.
Man. I hate
Can't
it.
I
record
hate
it
it.
on.
The AC running. Cut the AC off. I'll be like, no.
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 Every time.
You shoot in the summer, you be like, and then every set, it's a warehouse.
Mhm.
They're all just hot ass warehouses.
Yeah.
It's like walking to an Amazon
Oh
warehouse.
my God.
Turn the fan off.
Every time. Fans
Whenever I
off.
shoot, if I ever direct and produce something, you just gonna hear the AC in the back.
Let it run.
The whole movie. The whole
I loved you this whole time.
I'm like, what is that AC?
It could be
noise?
become a part of running joke.
They said they can do it if it's not in post. They can take something because the thing I just shot, they left it on because they was like, "Can you guys hear it?" And it was like a little bit, but whatever they was able to do, they can take it out after the fact.
Okay.
Because they was like, because I was up there for 3 hours just by myself, and they was like, "We don't want him up here just."
Oh, they
sweating."
cared?
Yeah, they was nice. They was really nice. They was like, you being
Normally they'd be like,
yeah. They was like,
I
you're
need
being
my
a
shot."
trooper.
yeah.
You're being a trooper. Let's just leave it on. We don't want him sweating like that. I was like, oh, I appreciate it.
No man, you can't have this there in the back, the intense scene coming.
Could you if you did
All my shoots.
like a scary movie?
Maybe.
Just a hum in the back?
The monster's coming.
The only thing is sometimes we add music and stuff, and that mix would be crazy.
I'm gonna have it to where it's all dub over.
That might work.
No real sounds in the shot. It's just all dub over. That way we AC it out the whole production.
So you can't
Do a
have
silent
any
film.
dialogue.
I can't have no
Outside-
words.
No
outside is
dialogue.
is when the real sound comes in. But anytime
Oh, you're
we
gonna dub
inside,
over their mouths.
everything is gonna be dubbed over. The music, the
So they gotta
mouth,
come
the
back-
Oh,
sound,
you got to get it
They gotta
right.
come back
sounds,
in.
the glasses being put down. It's all
That
You
that
got
probably
post.
happens most likely all post anyways.
Yeah.
All those sounds,
Mm.
but the actual talking
Everything.
and then you
So you got to come in and do all
That's right.
People probably could nail their lines better if they had to come in and read them.
Yeah.
You gotta
It
talk real
sounds
slow.
weird. It's like when you're watching a movie and you hear them dub over the curse words and there's no background sound, so it just you hear all the dialogue. then you hear,
Motherfucker.
Mickey
Yeah.
Ficky.
You're like, what? It just comes in loud and out of nowhere.
I seen that happen in I was watching The Adventures of Ford Fairlane with Andrew Dice Clay, and there's a scene where he's in the bar. He's like, "Hey, it's Mr. Rock and Roll Detective," and I was like, I could tell. That
Oh, you
was
can
a
tell
little-
that.
it was a little sound ADR issue right
Yeah.
there because it was just weird sounding.
Mhm.
It's the Rock and Roll.
You can normally it
Detective.
sticks out.
Yeah, it didn't even sound like he was in
Yeah.
the club still. But I'll be noticing those
It's
little
like,
sounds.
he's got to get this again later.
Yeah.
They did it in Heavyweights.
They did.
Yeah, it's a scene where
Another funny movie.
Goldberg,
Great
hilarious.
Yeah.
Great.
Goldberg,
He's gonna be Goldberg forever.
yeah, he was like, "Nobody's seen more buzz than you, Uncle Tony." Right? That was the line, and it's clear as hell. But in the movie, he's like, it don't match. It don't match what he said. He's like, "Nobody's seen more buzz than you, Uncle Tony," and he didn't say a B. He didn't say. He just was mumbling. And then they put a voice over because me and my brother always laugh at that. Like, why? That didn't even make no sense. And you can tell they dubbed
They
it
probably
over.
be watching like they can barely tell. Look, no one will be able
No,
to
it's
notice
obvious.
this.
You got
Yeah.
to. Sometimes you just be
Let me see if I
stuck.
can pull
Yeah.
that scene
Yeah,
up.
you
A
gotta
lot
remember
of you
that.
never seen Heavyweights? I'm sorry,
I've
Chris.
never seen it.
Oh, you got it.
it's
You'll
so funny,
love it.
bro.
A lot of the independent movies, first time directors don't ever get. You always hear somebody say "hold for room tone," so they're getting the sound of the room,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't do that in their first movies, and it sounds weird.
Yeah. Hold for tone. And you be standing there.
Got it? Okay.
All right.
Good. That's all right.
Monique A asks, who's an actor that when you see them in the trailer for a new movie, you know the movie will be bad?
Who wants to go first on that one?
Who's gonna take this one?
I was mad quick.
I heard a tough question.
You know, it's
There's
gonna
a
be
few
bad.
actors.
Where you know the movie's gonna be bad though?
Yeah, you know what? I'll
Bad
go.
or B rated?
if Julia Roberts' brother
Eric
Eric
Roberts?
Roberts has been in a lot
He
of
was in The
movies
Dark
where you-
Knight.
Well,
He
that's
was
later,
the-
but for the most part,
But he was terrible.
you'd be
in,
like,
what's
he's
that
the
movie?
lead.
What's the karate one?
Best of the best.
Or what's the
Pop it, Tommy, pop it.
actually if what's the third Baldwin brother?
Well, you got William, Stephen,
and Alec.
Alec
Not
Williams,
Alec.
Daniel.
It might be Daniel.
Daniel Baldwin.
Like, oh yeah, this is gonna be.
He
one
was
of
in
those.
Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man.
I didn't see that. See,
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Daniel Baldwin. He was in Vampires.
I
With
didn't
James
see
Woods.
that.
You didn't see that?
Steven Seagal.
Wait,
Don't do that.
come
Don't
on.
do that because of
Late Steven Seagal?
early
Or
Steven
early
Seagal.
Steven?
Early Steven was
All up here
that.
with it, Steven?
Pick one.
Come on, Chaz. Early Steven was that guy.
Early Steven was dope.
I'm not mad at Chaz's selection.
Y'all acting
I'm
like
not mad
y'all
at
didn't
it.
exist
No,
in the
hold
night.
on.
What
Let
is
me-
going
let me-
on
I
now?
always like Van Damme and Bruce Lee and them better, bro. I'm being
Where's
honest.
the
with you.
ponytail?
Man, got some shitters too.
He do, but he has some classics. So.
Yeah, Hard to Kill Steven Seagal was good.
Steven
Above
Seagal.
above the law is
Every
Steven
movie.
Seagal's best
Yeah.
movie. Above the law was fire.
What's the one with Screw? Was that Hard to Kill? Is that with Screwface? I just watched it the other day. Screwface?
Oh no, with the Jamaicans?
Yeah.
That was Marked for Death.
Mark for oh, come on.
Under Siege was a smash.
Yeah.
Exactly. Can't get
Was
it.
Steven Seagal good in it?
Yeah. He was the lead.
Steven
No, he
Seagal
don't be
served his
good, though.
purpose.
There you go.
And he was fighting in like the 90s. That's back when you'd be like, no kicking in the fight.
No, it's
No,
not
no.
true.
Someone kick, you'd be like, man, no kicking.
He said that.
That's
Van Damme
not
was all
true.
kicks.
Yeah. Because he had to show off his splits.
Steven Seagal was the
No,
one I
he
saw
didn't.
not kick.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, where your kicks at,
it's
dog?
like when you
He
was in
got a lot of
school and
stinkers.
someone kick, you'd be like, no kicking.
But y'all just basing it off
broke
of
his
Steven
finger,
Seagal
broke his
now.
finger, broke his finger, broke his
He
finger.
had some good movies.
All right, so since
He had some good
since I've
movies.
seen Steven's whole trajectory,
Yeah.
Above the Law was fire. Where I was like, yo, I need more of this nigga right here.
Exactly.
And then Hard to Kill came out, and I was like, okay, okay. And then Marked for Death, I was
Getting
like,
better.
okay. And then he did Out for Justice,
Okay.
and then he did Under Siege was his.
Boomer.
That was his peak
Yeah.
right there. And then he did.
What year was that?
94.
Okay,
5.
continue.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And so we in the 90s, tough. 93, 94,
Right.
95, somewhere in there.
Yeah, he
Then
did do
he
a movie with
Under
Keon.
Siege 2.
Yeah, he could have left that
Different.
shit out.
Then it was like something Under Fire. He just took a
He
dip.
took a dive.
dip. After that, it was just. Then he kind of had a little bounce back with Exit Wounds with DMX.
I remember that.
And then it was
Y'all just forgot the one with Keenan? I forgot the name of it.
the Glimmer,
Glimmer
Man.
Man.
The Glimmer Man wasn't
It
good.
was
forgot about the
bad,
Glimmer
too.
Man.
But Keenan was good in it, but it was just.
So
it-
when
he-
I
it
see a
didn't
movie
bring
with
him
Steven
back
Seagal,
up.
I go,
Keenan has
Yeah,
a movie
he
with
did a
Steven
movie with
Seagal.
Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go
Kenan
watch
had a
it.
dope fight scene in that movie where they tried to get him at the apartment. And then he was able to fight his way out and jump out the window and it exploded. I was like, that was a good
He
scene.
showed his martial arts skills.
Hey.
Yeah. But
But it was bad.
I'll put Nicolas Cage over Steven Seagal.
no, he got a lot of
Ooh,
good
He
ones.
got some
Beverly
good
Hills
ones,
Cop.
but
Nah.
He also has some
Nicolas
bad-
Cage, what he is a gamble.
Yeah.
It could be fire or it could be garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
my
he's
bad.
a
He
gamble.
got some fires.
Ain't no guarantee with Nicolas Cage.
but
But it's
now
good
when you
or
see
bad.
Nicolas Cage, you don't be like, this is finna
Face
be.
Off is
His
fire.
last movie, Renfield, was good.
It did good?
It did all right, but it was good.
Wasn't he in Superman too? Superman, the newest one? Oh no, The Flash.
He was in there because he was supposed to be Superman at one point in time, and so they threw that in the Flash.
Yeah.
I don't know if that really counts as like a Nicolas Cage, a true.
How was his extremely talented movie? What was
I haven't
that
seen
one?
that.
No.
Yeah. But Nicolas Cage is a gamble. That's what he is. Like
Yeah.
when I
So
see
I'm not
him,
wrong.
he's got a lot of stinkers.
Yeah, he got some duds.
But he got some classics
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Raising Arizona, Face Off, The Rock.
Mhm.
Face
Yeah,
off
The
with John
Rock.
Travolta was
The Rock
good.
is
yeah.
legit.
What was that other one? Con Air is a guilty pleasure.
Con Air is really good. Yeah.
But Ghost Rider. Yeah.
Oh, Ghost Rider.
I never forget one.
Ghost Rider 1 and 2.
He had the National
The National Treasures ones were bad.
National Treasures
I like
were
those.
legit.
I like those.
Those were legit.
Who y'all
But-
got? Steven Seagal. I said Nicolas Cage.
Adam Sandler's a huge game.
go.
You just going off Lil Nicky.
No,
He's a huge game.
He's a
Water
gamble. He's a
Boy.
gamble though.
Hold
He's
on.
got hits. He's
No,
got
he got
hits.
hits. He got hella hits.
Much as I love
but
Adam,
he
he's
puts
a
out so
gamble.
much.
Yeah.
Especially that
everything
Netflix
can't
deal.
He's
hit.
done so
Yeah.
much that
He's a
he
gamble.
Everything can't
deserves
be a
some
hit.
duds.
Before
What is the same
Netflix.
with Nicolas Cage? Give Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas
that same
Cage ain't
energy.
done what Adam Sandler has done though.
He's
That's
done a
true.
lot though.
Steven Seagal ain't done with Nicolas Cage.
I'm not fighting you on Steven Seagal at all.
Either.
This is Adam
Adam
Sandler got more
Sandler?
hits than misses.
Click?
He might not. Click is great.
No, Adam Sandler has hella hits.
He's got crazy
Happy
hits.
Gilmore,
He has hella hits.
If
Waterboy.
you take Adam Sandler's initial, he had some stinkers before Billy Madison.
Which one?
Airheads and like he was in another movie, just small roles. It's not really him.
Those
Okay.
weren't
So
him,
once he
man.
started
Yeah,
being
I'm
the
talking about
star
him.
player,
I love
so
Bulletproof,
Billy
though.
Madison is the genesis, right?
Yep.
He was on the run. He had Billy
tear.
Madison. He had Happy Gilmore. He had The Wedding Singer. He had Waterboy. He had
50
Big
First
Daddy.
Dates.
Yeah,
And then
he was on fire.
He had Mr. D's. Then he fumbled
Fire.
with Lil Nicky.
Yeah.
Little Nicky was not bad.
That was
Yeah,
terrible.
He
it was
fumbled
bad.
with
DC
Lil
like
Nicky.
bad movies.
That was-
I'm realizing
that was
this
his
right
first
He
now.
don't like hits. He likes bad
Yeah, I'm
movies.
realizing this. I thought it was just a
fumbled with
music
Lil
thing. Movies too.
That
Little
was a
Nicky's
fumble.
not. Little Nicky was
That was
the
so
terrible.
Man, look out.
It's terrible, bro.
Then
he
they
did
spent
Mr. D's. He did
Mr. D's is hilarious.
He did
that Christmas movie,
The Christmas
Eight
movie.
Crazy Nights.
Eight Crazy Nights.
That was
didn't
different,
do
though.
well.
I like
It was-
Mr.
it
D's
was
did good,
animated.
right?
That was
I like
a
Mr.
different
D's
thing,
did
though.
good. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a bounce back after Lil Nicky and
Okay.
Eight Crazy Nights fumbled. So he was like, all right, Mr. D's, we back. And then he started teaming up with Drew. And so 51st Dates, you know, all the stuff they did up until
Then he had
You're
Splang-
naming a lot of
Blended
hits,
was
bro.
slept
Then he
on.
had the Spanglish. Then he
That
has
didn't
Click.
do well.
No, but it was a good ass movie.
Click
though.
did good.
Click.
Yeah.
He
Click
did the
did
movie
good.
I
with
like
Kevin
Click.
Bedtime
Garnett.
Stories,
Yeah, that didn't do it.
The Longest Yard.
Did longest yard.
So he got a lot of.
He got way
You
more
can't see
hits.
Adam
He got
Sandler
hit. That's a lot
and
of
see
hits, though,
Stinker.
bro.
After that, I think Adam Sandler probably has the most.
And then recently, Uncut Gems. He got,
Yeah,
Adam
you-
Sandler be hit.
Adam Sandler delivers.
Yeah, he
But
be hit.
he's got some bad ones. He's got Jack and
Well,
Jill.
but
What's
if you have
movie
that
with-
many, you
can't
gonna have
say-
a bad one.
you can't say I see
What
him
I'm
and think
saying-
Stinker.
What I'm saying about Adam Sandler
hit or
is
miss.
now he's extremely hit or
You're
miss.
saying now.
For sure.
Now. I'm talking now.
And there's two dramas he hit.
Grown Ups was
What
great.
was his
Grown Ups
last
2
two?
was ass.
They both are basketball ones.
Those were solid.
Both of them
Yeah.
was
I still
good.
gotta watch that, by the way.
And then
Yeah.
it was that one he did with Andy Samberg. I can't remember what it's called. I remember watching that movie. It was
Hot Rod. Was that it?
No.
Hot Rod was funny.
Oh
No.
no,
Hot Rod was
he
fun.
was
I
the,
like
he was
Hot
the
Rod.
dad.
And like Vanilla Ice was in there. Yeah.
that
And it was a
wasn't
shit
good.
show. And you were like,
He was
and
the
then
dad.
half the Netflix movies he did were bad. He did that one Western one. I remember I laughed once.
yeah.
He did.
He did that one with David Spade or whatever.
There's just a slew
But
of
when you
bad
see
ones.
him, do you think this might?
I
not
think
be
it's a
good?
gamble. When it's a comedy with Adam Sandler, I'd be like,
As of
I don't
As of
So you giving him as the
Now?
Nicolas Cage gamble?
Nicolas Cage is a gamble.
yeah, but not bad,
now.
not bad though.
For a
Just
while,
gamble.
Nicolas Cage wasn't a gamble, and then he became a gamble. Like when
Okay.
you get like so with Adam Sandler on the comedy front, I'd be like, I don't know. Like the Hubie movie he was just talking about. Fuck that movie.
Which one?
Agreed,
The one he
bro.
was just talking about.
Hubie.
I
Agree.
died.
Halloween.
That-
I was just
Agree.
like,
Oh, yeah.
Thermos
this ain't
had
it.
me dying.
But
They made a
it's
second
like-
one too.
Yeah,
Oh, they did?
so the comedies are a gamble with him. But I did like the one, the murder mystery.
Yeah, he
See,
did
I
part
was
two.
like,
I like
whatever.
that
with
one.
Oh,
those.
that's the one they made a sequel.
He did
of.
two of them.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
they
did
did
Yeah,
two of
I haven't
those.
seen the
They
sequel.
did
But
two of
the
those.
first one was legit. But I can see how people don't like it.
Yeah, I was like,
So he's a gamble.
but I watched them both.
Who you got, Craig?
I went with Baldwin, and I went
Oh.
with who's the other one I went with? Yeah, I'm gonna just stick with the Baldwin.
Baldwins.
trying to think.
Van Damme too gamble.
Well, he ain't
If-
been,
if-
out,
if we
he ain't
looking
been
at-
out in so long.
If we looking at Steven Seagal, Van Damme is right there with
Oh
him.
yeah, facts. I got Steven Seagal above Van Damme. What's
Hold
Van
on,
Damme's
I'm
under
not-
siege?
I'm
I
not
love-
What's
with
Van
you,
Damme's
DC.
under
I love
siege?
Bloodsport so much.
What's Van Damme's under siege though?
Bloodsport? I love Bloodsport
Van
so
Damme
much.
doesn't have a movie
He don't
that
have 'em.
did as well as Under Siege.
Lion-
I'm not
Lion
talking.
Art
Yeah,
box
whenever I'm talking about this stuff, I'm never talking about money or
Right.
box offices. I'm talking about the movie
So
itself.
how come I can't love Lil Nicky?
No, you
bad.
can. It's just trash.
It was
Here's
bad.
the thing about Under Siege.
It's
too.
just trash.
good, though.
Yeah, it just wasn't good.
Here's the thing about Under Siege as well. Under Siege had a real actor as the main villain, Tommy Lee Jones. Van Damme has never had that.
Boom.
That's not his fault though.
What do you
Yeah,
boom?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. We talk about the
The movie man. The movie man has spoken.
quality
That's
of
a good
movie.
point.
The quality of a movie. He had Tommy Lee Jones
That's a good goddamn point you made there.
as the main villain.
Has Seagal ever been chased by Forrest Whitaker? has he ever had?
Why'd you cross your eyes? That was so evil, bro.
has he ever had that?
Bloodsport.
Did you have to do the Whitaker
Has it?
guy?
Bloodsport.
Was Van Damme in Street Fighter?
Yes,
He played
that
Guile.
was
Wasn't he
terrible.
Guile?
Oh.
Yes,
That's
that
what I'm
was
saying.
awful.
Van Damme got some stinkers.
He got some
That was
stinkers,
awful.
bro.
Yeah.
So I can't separate the two.
That was a
They
bad
both.
movie.
They
That was
both.
supposed to be crazy too.
They both got.
That was so bad.
But what I will
So bad.
say is that Van Damme is more likable as an actor to me to watch.
Yeah, get the
When he
moves in.
dancing?
Yeah, get the
For
moves
sure,
in.
100%. And the stuff Van Damme did later in his career, like this movie called Jean-Claude Van Damme or something. It's
Was
kind
that
of
a
loosely
series?
based on his life or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
I have to see this.
Yeah.
Was that a series or was that a movie?
It was a movie. And so he's put out some stuff that's kind of loosely based on him that's fire. But, you know,
That was a great question.
Universal Soldier 2?
I got a very
That's the movie
controversial-
where he
Yeah.
was supposed
Wait,
to
let
be
me
a
do that.
spy.
That's
in
what
real life.
Dolph Lundgren was in that one? Or he was in one?
He was in one.
Yeah.
Life doesn't happen bi-weekly, so why should payday? Oh, the money you can earn can be in your hands today with Earnin. Earnin is the app that gives you access to your pay as you work. Up to $100 per payday or up to $750 per
Yeah.
payday period.
Makes sense.
They holding you down in,
Yeah,
in the period.
in
where you gotta
between.
wait for
Right,
your
when you
next
got to
paycheck.
wait. Just download the Earnin app and verify your paycheck. You got to verify. You can't just be like, hey, I work at,
I need $750, man. That's
it's
how
like,
much I
I
make.
work at, savings and loans. Like, nah. Then you can access up to $100 a day as you work and leave an optional tip. If you want to, for hold me down, let me kick you something back.
Yeah.
Any money you access plus tips are automatically repaid through from your next paycheck.
Oh, wow.
So if you just get the money a little early, you know what I'm saying, they be like, we need that back, but we're going to hold the porch down,
Yeah.
in the meantime.
Got you.
So you make Earnin a part of your financial routine and join Earnin's over 3.5 million customers.
Wait, whoa.
Yeah, who say
a lot.
things like, when I think about Earnin, I think about financial stability and security. It gives me a lot of peace of mind. Yeah, it's a dope thing to have. Like, honestly, especially for people who live, paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes that unexpected bill come, and you like, I don't know what to do. Like,
We
let
all
me,
need a little help.
let me hold something till Friday. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you have the money, it just ain't came in yet.
Right.
So that's they come in. So download Earnin today. It's spelled EARNIN in the Google Play or Apple Store. And you download the Earnin app. You type in Daddy Issues under podcasts when you sign in.
Oh.
So that they'll have a section that says podcast. You type in Daddy Issues. And it'll really help the show, our show, Daddy Issues, under podcast.
Help us.
Yeah, you're going to be pretty silly not to get that deal.
Yeah, heard it, man. That'll hold you down, man.
Yeah, you need
that
that.
pay period, wait.
You need that.
Woo.
Because
Sweating
it's
bullets.
bi-weekly, too?
Man.
I'd rather deal with earning than somebody I know.
Facts.
Yeah, you know
for
what I mean?
For sure. Like, earn it, man.
They
Hold
should
the
pay
force
people
down.
weekly.
Yeah.
That bi-weekly is stressful.
Yeah.
Right.
I wonder who started
A lot
that.
can happen in a week.
For
Right.
sure.
You know?
When you get a car problem,
Yeah.
that'd be wiping out your
You can't
whole
wait 2 Fridays
setup.
from now. If
Yeah.
you
I used to be times in my life where I'd be like, I'm good if nothing happens.
Oh.
Like if I can't, not a thing can go wrong, and I'll
Yeah,
be fine.
you'd be
but
good.
But if one thing goes wrong, I'm
You're
over.
done.
I
Sets the
hated
whole
living
mission
like
off,
that.
yeah.
that was
done.
so stressful.
Mad stressful. But
Just
like,
like
one
if
false move.
one thing
done.
goes awry, it is a
And then you got to
wrap.
rethink everything. I knew I shouldn't have got them fries.
Yeah,
If
dog.
I would have the extra if
I don't
go
know
out.
why it's not a law that every job should pay weekly. It should just be what it is.
Should
Weekly
be.
should be the deal.
Should be the standard.
Payroll people be stressed out.
Right. I mean,
Good.
Pay us every day, goddamn.
Even
Pay
better.
us on the way out.
You'll take that $20. Well, if you make it, you'll take that
Give me the
$80.
$35 a day on the way out. I'll stack it myself.
Don't let it build up.
Pay as we work, goddamn. After the
That's
8-hour
fair,
shift.
right?
You know what's wild? That's how we get paid.
That's how we
That's
get
what
paid.
I'm
We
saying.
get
We get
done.
paid after we-
Occasionally, you're gonna get that one show. They be like, "We gonna mail you a
Oh,
check."
man.
That
The
happened
Comedy
to
Store
us
just
on
did
the
that.
Ball Brothers tour
Bro.
in Chicago.
Nah,
why
that
is
way you know
y'all-
if you want to come back to work the next day rather than getting your check at the end of the week and being mad. Like, oh man, they done took this out
Man.
every day.
I wonder if it would make people work harder.
Heck, if you got paid
If
every
you got
day,
paid every day,
yes.
you know what I'm saying?
It's a
Yeah.
great feeling getting
Right.
paid
It
quickly
is.
and promptly.
It
Right.
is.
I
They
think
hit you with that. What did they dap you up at your job at the bank? Hey,
On the
man,
way
here's
out.
the thing. If you
Oh,
can't-
thank you.
Being
know
broke
what I'm
makes you plan better.
Right.
Like when you have money
For
every
sure.
day, you be
That's
like, "Oh
true.
man, I got this."
Maybe they don't trust people's irresponsibility.
Because once you have money every
What
day,
you mean?
you go
Like
like,
if everybody, go ahead.
if you have money every day in your pocket, you always kind of feel safe. Right.
Right.
You always kind of like, I got this bread, I'm going to spend this on this. I got this, blah, 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 right? But when you're broke, bro, and for like 2 weeks, you really plan out your fun. You be like, all right,
You
dog,
buckle down.
Oh, that's
soon
true.
Soon as this comes in,
It
I'm
makes you
paying
more
this.
responsible.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Even weekly, you got to be like, okay,
I don't
know
trust
I got
society
this.
to be paid that much.
Because if I have like you owe me
you
bill,
you
I'm
gonna
like,
do
hey,
what you
nah,
gonna
dog.
do anyway though.
But it's
Nah,
but
you
it's
ain't
not.
got
if you getting paid every day and you gonna go get cracked, you gonna do that in 2 weeks.
It's not like knowing you go like, okay, I know I got 600 coming in 3 more days, right? Okay,
Right.
but that's 600. I know I got this bill, I got this bill. But if you just like, okay, I got 6 here, I'm gonna make 35 years. I'm like, oh, I got money to go do this. Why not? Real
But
quick?
isn't it
We
a
gonna
thing
do
of
this.
you're either responsible or you're not?
Yes.
Bro,
I would
You feel
agree
me?
with that.
Like
Yeah.
you're
Yes.
responsible or you're not.
It's in you.
Yeah.
Having cash in hand, you have that feeling, bro, when you go to the store or you be like, that's why I more prefer a debit card than cash because I've always spent cash more so. I've always been like, oh, let me go. Oh, yeah, I got
Oh, it's easy to spend cash faster.
It's easier to spend cash,
Right.
But when I'm
You
like
hold on to that card.
debit card, it's just a process
Yeah.
of being like, you got one more button to hit.
Yeah, you can make a
You
choice.
sure you want to do this, butter?
With cash in hand, you're more likely to be like, I ain't going to work tomorrow. I got enough for the month.
You
already."
you feel safe.
Oh, it's gonna be some rules if you don't come back.
I mean, you're going to get fired.
Yeah, you get
I-
paid
it should,
that
you know,
day.
it should be tiers. Like, depending on how long you get there, that's when you start getting paid faster. So like Clarence been on
like
the job
pay your
15 years. He
pay
ain't
your
never been
dues.
late, but so he get paid daily. If you knew, you
But
get the
you- once a
bi-weekly.
month.
Yeah, you get the bi-weekly. But if you've been there every day and you like, they be like, hey, yeah, we trust you.
Weekly-
like a bank
weekly
loan.
That's
is great.
fair.
You get
That's
hourly.
fair.
They come and drop it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you've been there, yeah, if you
Hourly.
like,
Oh,
you
hourly,
20
that means
years,
you.
There you go.
20 years, every hour,
Every
Oh,
hour.
hourly, that
Hit
means
that
you a
15.
G.
Hit that
You an OG
27.
on the job.
Keep it
hit that
coming,
32.
Steve.
Yeah.
Keep this shit
I bet you
coming.
have somebody next to him just.
And
Yeah,
they
you
have
keep
to act
going.
surprised, like, is it been an hour? Oh,
Man.
yeah.
If we
Thank
get
you.
paid like this, though, you got to do your own taxes.
Yeah.
If this is what we do, you getting your $200 a day. You got to tax it yourself.
That about
Yeah.
117.
I'm a fan of weekly pay. Weekly pay has always been like the great.
And pay
in-between.
me the day of.
I like my money.
The way we get paid now,
I love it.
My
Boy,
way
it's
out.
very very
I
different.
love it.
give it to
Pay
me.
me
Soon as I'm
the
done.
day of.
Thank you.
I love how they be, did I pay you yet? No, you have not.
Oh, don't let it be before you get on. Don't let it be before you get on stage.
Oh,
I'd
man.
be like, oh,
Yeah.
the job is done.
Oh, man.
Y'all
You be
better hope y'all get a
relaxed up
good
there.
show.
You be like, man, y'all had a good time? I sure the hell did.
That pay before hit different.
That's why I'm like, when I shoot stuff and I got to wait,
Oh, it's annoying,
I be
bro.
like, man, I don't know when that check's coming.
Right.
I don't know when it's coming, man.
I wonder if it's just because people's payrolls are big. Like a small company should have no problem paying you immediately, right? But like a Disney, well, it was a big.
There's a lot of
That's a lot of
people
moving
coming. There's
parts.
a lot of cash on hand. You gotta have.
When casinos tell me they gotta mail me my money, I'll be like, if y'all don't go down there to that slot machine and get my change
Y'all
out
got
of
a
there.
vault of
Yeah,
cash.
Right.
You can hand me
Here
some chips,
yeah, and I'm good.
and I will go do this
But they
myself.
really done that?
Yeah, most of my mail checks will come from casinos. Sometimes, a lot of them.
That's wild.
If y'all go
That's
down
wild
there.
as
Y'all
hell.
don't go hit that crap table and be like, hey,
Right. Let me hold stuff.
We
yeah,
need DC his
then
money.
you
Hold
DC
on
his
a
little
second.
pocket change.
Before they stick it down with that little
Right,
Yeah.
that DC's money. That's DC's right there.
Man, getting paid immediately.
Oh yeah, getting paid immediately.
It's a good time. It's a
Pay
good
me the
time.
day of, cuz. Like, man.
I don't know if I like cash more than the thing though. I'll be holding my cash because I can see it.
I don't even.
I
Like
see it
having
dwindling.
cash.
You know what I mean?
Well, kind of what Chaz was saying with like checks and debit cards. I protect that money a little bit more.
I
With
definitely
cash, I
do.
just let it. If
I
I got it
letting
on
my
me,
cash sit.
you
That's
let
what
it
I'm
sit.
saying. Yeah.
I don't
'Cause
like
I
cash
can see it.
because I
Like,
ain't shit
watch
with
it.
change, and that change be adding up.
Yeah,
With the debit card, just like, bet you took the 03, I ain't got
Yeah, I ain't got
97
nothing.
cents to worry
Right.
about.
right.
Fine later,
Cash, I
right
get you get
there.
the tipping, keep the whole shit. Back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I do be tipping. with
Yeah.
the cash. If I got
Yeah.
some cash,
That's
I'm
true.
gonna
yeah,
be
you like, yep, here you go.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you-
Especially
if
if you don't want the
homeless-
change.
Yeah, yeah, here you
If
go.
you home-
They be like, the
You
meal was
got
10.
money.
They'd be like 11.53, and all I got is a 20. I'd be like, I
So
don't want
you-
that.
But if I
boy.
tip you with a debit card, I be doing the math. Oh, let me
You calculate it.
Oh, every
yeah,
time.
You be,
Just add 4 cents to here. That
carry the
puts me
one.
up.
Carry the one.
I'll never do math. It's time to. Okay, hold on.
I'll be
Yeah.
reckless with the cash when it
Yeah.
comes to homeless people, though.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not true, Miranda.
I'll be
What'd they say?
quiet.
Miranda Cummings said, paying before performing is a recipe for the entertainer to phone it in. That's not true.
No,
We'd be
no,
actually, I'd just be
no,
really happy.
No.
No, Not at
I'd
all.
be really happy.
You get the best.
I actually perform harder because I'd be like, I didn't
The
already got
stage
paid.
and the
bitch.
pay, believe it or not, has nothing to do with
You pay me
Yeah.
before, my energy goes up.
Right.
Mhm.
I'm like, man, I ain't got to wait, man. Good times, man. Then that energy falls onto the crowd.
And we don't take it out on what we going through with the promoters or whatever. We don't take that out on the audience. We
Yeah.
still going,
Cause it be shows, man. You get the janky promoter.
you know, what we
We
going
be like, I
through.
don't know if I'm getting
People don't know
paid.
how abused entertainers
Oh
are.
my God.
we're always scared we're not going to get paid because it's happened for years. This happens. Somebody tell you come all the way out to Rancho Cucamonga. I got you. Blah 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 blah. Hey man, there's a problem at the door. It rained. Yes, last week it was crazy.
rained.
Right here, all kind of
We
dumb
was packed
shit.
last time.
I
don't give a
hate
fuck
that.
about the
Staring at
last
him.
I
show.
hate that.
I don't
Get
care
to
about
the
the last
point.
show.
We was packed last time. What the fuck I got to do with me,
Let
bro?
me go in the back and see what I can do for you though.
was packed last
few
week.
shows been
I don't
sold
know
out.
what
I don't
happened.
know what it was about tonight. That's great.
And none of that got anything to do with
Where's
me.
my
dog.
$300?
Ain't none of that got anything to do with me, dog.
Yeah, so if we gonna cover your food, you gonna do that anyway. Where?
I'm going to eat.
yeah, where is my bread?
The amount of times I done went somewhere and not got paid is crazy.
Oh, they try to give you them drink tickets
Drink
or
ticket
whatever.
down. Drink
No, I don't
down.
drink.
No, I don't drink, man. But I do use money every day of my
I
life.
need that
I don't
bread.
drink.
Yeah, man.
And then it's funny, like if the payment situation is raggedy, and they try to work with me again and stuff like, I'll be on their ass till I get paid, and then I just fade off, and then they be trying to hit me back up, be like,
Oh, that's a memory. That memory sticks
"You're
with you.
dead to me."
Yeah, that memory. You don't forget that.
I don't.
Yeah, you don't forget
You
that.
slow bucks.
Man, it just be. I can't trust you at this point.
I don't even forget the times where people, when you ask what the pay is, and they funny on that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, it's about the exposure, but ain't you charging at the door? So that means you're making a profit.
Right.
So where's my money? Like I've like even just an offer like that. If somebody circles back, I'm like, nah, I'm good because you had the audacity to come with me. If the whole show free, and we're all doing it for free, maybe.
I did.
But if you're charging tickets,
right,
no, I need to be paid.
I did a show in Oakland, and the dude didn't have all the money that night. And I'm not gonna say his name. Another
What's his
comedian.
name?
Another comedian.
What's
He didn't have the he didn't have the money.
What's his
I'm gonna tell y'all.
goddamn
all. He didn't have that money. Well, I took partial pay for the night, and the next day he's like, I'm gonna give it to you. You know, I'm gonna send it to your Zelle or whatever. And then I say like, I was texting him like, hey man, what's going on? And I say like 4:00 rolled around. I was thinking like the bank's open at 9. Why am I waiting till 5 to get the money that you owe me? And he was like, I had to wait for him. I was like, bro, it don't work like that. You wake up bright and early, get to the bank, and make sure you cover DC. You know what I mean? If I gave you the benefit of the doubt, you don't get to run errands.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't get to run errands. You got to make sure that DC's covered in the morning.
That's
You
facts.
don't
bro.
get
Yeah,
to
I'm
run
like, bro,
errands. It's mad
hand me
funny.
my money, bro.
Oh, you taking the kids to school, huh? What time
Yeah,
they
I
go
don't
to
want to
school?
hear
Yeah,
just
right
go
after that.
First thing,
in
go to the
line.
bank. Go to
Caught
the
up in
bank.
the pipeline.
I don't be wanting to hear nothing. Where my money at, man? I don't be wanting to
That'd be
hear
my bread,
no
bro.
song, and then where's
Right.
it at?
Just pay me, bro.
I remember a comedy club one time because usually you feel safer with the clubs, right? Comedy club one time.
Depending on which one.
Hey, so what we're gonna do is the headliner's actually gonna pay you the rest. And I was like, I went to the headline like, nah, you ain't gotta pay me shit. Like they need to come up with that, and they was like, nah, I'll cover it. Like it's not a big deal. But I
Yeah.
was like, nah, the club is supposed to pay me. We don't have all of it, which is like how,
How?
You're a club.
Go sell a chicken
it's sold
sandwich.
out. Right? What are you talking?
Go sell a
Nigga, what are you
chicken
talking?
Go
Like,
sell a chicken sandwich.
what are you doing?
And dip into that money. I don't want to hear the numbers and the food, the inventory.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
sell it.
Patreon, I'll tell y'all that story tomorrow after.
Yeah, I
Man.
always feel like this. I was like, well, then you just make less today, dog. Like that's
Right.
that's what
Right.
happens. You just make less money today, cause you called me.
Right. And these people are entertained. I did my job.
Right.
And in the club, y'all already had the agreement of what they was paying you.
Yeah, it's a club. They pay, and he
'Cause sometimes
really,
the clubs don't like. Sometimes when you do shows with headliners, you might not have interaction with the club on what you're getting paid.
Oh yeah.
So
No, this was the standard feature.
Yeah.
And he really was like, we gonna give you this much, and then he gonna cover the rest. And I was like,
yeah.
Wait, what?
'Cause Some
What?
clubs do be doing that. Like they one time I did a club and they didn't pay my features or my hosts. And I was like, they didn't pay y'all? And he's like, no. I was like, why y'all ain't say nothing?
They was like, we thought it was coming
I
from
was
you.
hot, man. I was like, why y'all didn't say nothing? He's like, oh, we just, I was like, shit. And so, I had to circle back around.
Does that mean they gave it all to you in that scenario?
Or they just forgot to pay them.
I don't know what they were thinking as far as like, the club. Because I have it structured to where I get support money.
Right.
And then I put the rest on the top myself. But the agreement is they get this per show. And normally the clubs pay the host and the feature separately.
Yeah.
Right. And then I just pay whatever on the extra on the back end. But this time they didn't give them nothing. I was just like,
That's
Weird.
weird.
That's
hella
crazy.
weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I never heard of that.
like-
Yeah, not giving nothing. They normally have.
Usually they call you in the
They didn't
office.
pay 'em.
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
And
So if
I
it's a
was-
local, that local getting paid.
Yeah, so I was just like, that was weird. I'm trying to remember what club that was.
Who was the host and feature?
It was I think it was Keon and B. Lou.
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah, this is super recent.
And they didn't think to say nothing?
No, they didn't.
Sometimes
they
people
didn't
gotten
want
to
to
them.
put the problems
Yeah, what
on,
the hell?
like, maybe Tony gonna get
But
us
I'm saying,
later.
even before, like, on Sunday when we about to leave, you go
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
thinking you
office.
talking about some old story.
Yeah.
You
No,
talking
this
about-
is recent.
You go in the
And-
office.
and
You
both
like,
them niggas
hey,
was
did you go in the
quiet?
office yet?
Let me see what city it was.
Yeah.
I can see Keenan being quiet.
But Lou normally like, hey, big dog.
Yeah. or but even,
We're gonna talk about that.
yeah.
Yeah, Lou go.
Or even like, y'all go in the office yet? Cause you sit there and wait until
Yeah, because
they.
after you be wondering, like,
Yeah.
all
All right, who's going first?
Yeah.
Like, who going on? You want to go?
Right.
You want to go? Did I sell it? Did I get you yet?
I feel like I've always had my check brought to me.
Well, you never had to go and fill out the W-9 and they bring it to you.
Usually,
but
usually it's like that. Like that first night is like, here you go, and then check later. Here you go.
Oh.
And so it's like, oh.
I go in that office.
Oh
I
yeah.
fill out that
I will
W-9.
put my hand in
I'm
there.
Hey, are you ready to get paid?
Excuse
Yes.
me.
Yes. Yes, I am.
We're leaving.
Nice pictures. Act like I care about
Yeah.
stuff in the office. This your kid?
Yeah.
These are nice.
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
nice.
ready to get
Your
paid
kids,
right now.
You're cute. You play soccer, huh?
Yeah.
You play soccer. You gotta act like you care about the
Yeah.
trophies. Just write the check.
You're dumb.
I like when they already have it ready.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just say,
yeah.
hand you an envelope.
Here you go.
Yeah, dog, they be with your name on it.
Uh-huh.
Shit like that.
Do y'all check in their face what it looks like? Or when someone pays you, do you look in their face and make sure it's right, or do you go around the corner in the bathroom?
Yeah, I always look
Corner.
first.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm doing the which is obviously recent for me. When I'm doing they in my checks they also have the numbers in there, so I
Okay.
can see what I did as far as
you calculate-
turnout
okay.
and such that, and then they have a breakdown of like how many tickets were comped, how many were bought, all
Right.
that stuff. So this is all new to me, so I have to go in there
You
and
have to
like
look at
look
everything. Yeah.
and, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I do that. I did that in Diego, Chaz. I just go,
Yeah.
that sounds about right. Y'all didn't have to calculate this. I could have. Y'all really had to pull out an Excel spreadsheet for this. I could have did this one on my hand.
He was like, all right, there was 13. All right, man.
That's
It's a
perfect.
shush.
Yeah,
I got
shut
it.
it. Why you talking so loud, buddy?
All right, man. Keep it pushing.
He's like, here goes the breakdown. I said, give me that.
Oh, I
Thank
see
you.
what club it was. Okay. So it was because I just texted him. I was like, the club took care of y'all, right? Because it was they were just moving a little differently than normal,
Oh,
and so I'll tell y'all off air who it
Okay.
was, but like and they was like, no, and I was like, wait, what? Like you too, Lou? He's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
was it before y'all left or like?
This was we was already
You already got
we
back
was already
home?
done. It had to be we were already done. I wouldn't have been like the club took care of you because we get settled up
Yeah,
at the end
okay.
of the run.
Right.
So it was after. And so
But I'm saying, was y'all still in the comedy club, like green room, or y'all had already did?
Or the
yeah,
same
we
in the
already
city.
we was already gone.
Oh,
'Cause I wasn't-
wow.
Normally I don't have to check in. We get paid, we out. And so since I don't recall seeing them,
Yeah.
get called into the offices or whatever, it was just and the way normally when I get paid they give me the full breakdown. They be like, here's the numbers, here's what we did, this
Mhm.
is that and the third, but they just paid me, they just handed me the joint. And I'd be liking the breakdown with
To see the
you know what I'm
numbers and
saying?
everything.
Yeah. So he didn't have the numbers. So I had to email. I was like, yo, send me the numbers and all of that. So I remember having to do extra communication at that club on everything financial.
I still blame them two for not saying nothing.
But
before you left.
B. Lou was like, my bad, I should have checked in on the,
Yeah, that was
Because
kinda weird.
that's such a habit to know
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
I'm surprised they even left
the
the
state.
club. It's like, hey, we didn't get paid.
Yep.
That's shocking. That's shocking for me to hear they did that.
Yeah. Sometimes with Marlon, I'm like, hey, Marlon, the club got me? He'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm always
Like, who's
asking.
paying me? Like, because sometimes we don't know the structured deal
Right.
that the
Right.
person was like, is it? Do I go in the office?
I'm going to ask the office before I ask Tony.
Right.
You guys need me to fill out, my way of asking, y'all need me to fill out some paperwork?
Yeah.
I never filled out a W-9.
Y'all good? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They say, yeah, we got you. Now I know it's coming from them.
Yeah.
What's the? I was gonna ask Craig. When you
All right,
guys
got
when
it
you
here.
guys do
Sorry.
like a
Oh,
do
where
you
you at,
think,
Keon?
This weekend, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Don't you
Uh,
know?
Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St.
Fargo.
Paul, with all y'all
Okay.
out there. I'll be at the House of Comedy in the Mall of America in Bloomington, the 21st to the 24th. Then the 29th through October 1st, I'll be at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club in Tacoma, Washington. And then October 14th, I'm coming back home to the Bay, one-nighter at Gigi's Palace. I'm just doing one-nighter in Antioch, Brentwood.
Oh, you going home?
I'm going home. I go home now. Yeah.
Hey.
I go to the city. I go right. I'm like, y'all ain't got to go nowhere. I'm coming to you.
Come here.
Just pull up. We had a great time. Every year I have a great time.
Yeah.
So that's on the 14th. And then the 19th through the 22nd of October, I'll be at the House of Comedy in Edmonton, Canada. And then, that's it for the next. So, like 5 weeks in a row. KeonPoli.com on everything. To get tickets, to get all that. As far as Brutally Honest. So, what's happening is either I'm on the road a ton. Gary is in the finals of the San Francisco comedy competition right now.
Dope.
Oh,
Congrats.
cornbread.
I didn't know they were still doing that.
Yeah,
That's dope.
so Keenan is work. So we our schedules are just off, or we all on the road together. So
I remember when you won that.
we're bringing it back
Man, that
soon.
was-
And that is it. KeonPoli.com on everything.
Hey, Keon Pole. I might pull up to Brentwood.
Brentwood.
They
Where
say
you
you
at,
have to get
DC?
a Juicy Lucy in Minneapolis. That's what it's supposed to be, like a burger filled with cheese or something like that.
Oh.
This dude was telling me, he was like, you gotta get a Juicy Lucy.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I said,
A
"Ooh."
juicy
I'm fat.
I don't know. I said, tell me more.
If it's too much cheese, I'm out.
I don't know. It's no such thing.
Sounds
though.
like a wet cigarette.
A Juicy Lucy.
Wet cigarette. Where you at?
This week,
So New
Denver
York.
Improv with the Broski Marlon Wayans, Denver Improv. And then I got new DCE hats coming out.
Ooh,
I'm finally going to drop them. Y'all been asking. I just got to figure out how I'm going to ship them to y'all. But these are dropping for
Okay.
y'all soon.
Okay.
Hey.
Craig.
At Craig
Craig
Wayne's
Wayne's
on
on
everything. Mr. Toxic Dot Shop. I'll be probably popping my face up in Denver,
Hey, Den.
showing up, you know.
Jasmine.
Denver
Charismatic.
sounds good, man. I am in Baltimore this weekend with Shantae Wayans.
snap.
My favorite Wayans.
It's a
be
great
more-
city to perform.
be
in.
My
more
favorite
careful.
Wayans.
Energy be fire.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find some
Get you some
spots
crab
to eat
cakes.
at. I will.
I thought you
So
said
you
some
got
crab
spots
cakes.
to.
Where we all going to the factory?
We're going to the Port Comedy Club.
Okay, dope. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that was it.
Yeah.
Crab cakes.
21st to 24th this weekend. I think there's 5 shows. And then October 13th to the 15th, I will be in the Comedy Club on Kansas City, or in Kansas City is what it's called.
What's the name of it?
The Comedy Club in Kansas. I think it's just called the Comedy
The
Club in
Comedy
Kansas City.
Club in Kansas City.
Something like that. I might have it wrong, but that's where I'll be. I'll get some time off, and that's cool. Yeah. And then hop on the YouTube, Lacaroni and Chaz. I'm actually going to go record with Dion. So after you guys mess with Tony, right, after they get done with you in the verbal cardio, you can pull up with
Verbal
us.
cardio.
Pull up with us on
Pull up on that.
Lacaroni and Chaz on a live.
Pull up on that. Yeah. I am nowhere.
You chilling?
I am home for a while. Ball Brothers will be in Europe in October.
Hey.
We'll be in Berlin, Paris, and London. If you out that way and you listening and watching, get your tickets. Berlin and Paris are extremely ashy right now. Extremely ashy. London is looking good, but so yeah, be on the lookout for that. Check my fall and winter tour schedule out. I posted on my Instagram. It's right there pinned at the top. So that's where it is. It'll be Austin, Orlando, Tampa, Pittsburgh, San Francisco, and Tacoma to close out the year. So get your tickets for any of those. Check out Verbal Cardio. New episodes drop every Wednesday. So pull up on that. I'm still doing the 90s versus the 2000s with the black cinema. I'm going to continue that.
Who's
and
winning?
Right now, the 90s. 2000 beat 1990 because 1990 they just didn't have a lot. And then 91 and 92 smacked up the 2000s real quick.
I don't remember movies getting hot 2004.
You don't remember what now?
Movies getting hot 2000. I mean, that's like when Dodgeball was around, and then like all those when like old school come around.
Old school was like 2003, 4.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Why does it feel more recent than that?
Dodgeball?
Old school.
Old school?
Yeah.
That was the kickoff of
My
Will
boy
Ferrell
Blue.
cinematically.
Yeah.
And Vince Vaughn. But
White Chicks was 2004, right?
Yeah.
White
yeah,
Chicks was
3, 4,
04?
5.
Those are
somewhere in
the
there.
good years. Is
That'll be
Matrix.
White Chicks will be included in this battle because I'm just doing black. I'm not
Oh,
doing
Scary
movies in
movie
general.
being
Oh,
there.
oh.
But is-
2001.
Scary movie was included in 2000.
Got you. I got you now. My bad.
Scary Movie 3 on up will not be included, but Scary Movie 1 and 2 will be included in the black movie list.
Okay.
So yeah,
I dig it.
yeah. So the 90s.
It was Black Movie Haven in the 90s.
The 90s was
Cracking.
I can't
man.
imagine the
Cracking.
2000s coming even close.
Well, the 2000 they had some stuff.
Like I can't. Like what?
Some stuff.
Some stuff like
Some stuff.
Anything that's not a Wayne's production. I'm like, what else did they have?
So
in
2000, for
Okay.
example, had Next Friday, 3 Strikes, Love and
Okay.
Basketball, Held Up, Shaft, Scary Movie, Original Kings of Comedy, Turn It Up, Bait, Bamboozled, Men of Honor with an asterisk, and Holiday Heart.
The Wood, is that in there too?
I don't think The Wood came out
Is
that
that
year.
99?
Just on the cusp.
Some of those are really good. There's some good ones in there.
So like I said, 1990 was just outnumbered because 1990 only had House Party, Ghost Dad, Mo Better Blues, To Sleep with Anger, and Graffiti Bridge.
Yeah, now you say something.
That's 1990.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Graffiti
five.
Bridge.
Not
Is
a
that the
great
same as
year.
Under the Cherry Moon, or is that two separate movies?
It's two
That
separate
was-
movies. Yeah.
2000 has a good one.
91
Enough
is when the
said,
smack
buddy.
up occurred.
Uh-huh.
Because 91 was New Jack City,
Uh-huh.
5 Heartbeats,
Yeah.
Raging Harlem, Jungle Fever, Boys
Ooh.
in the Hood,
Mm.
House Party 2,
Mm.
Strictly Business,
Mm.
against The Brothers, Baby Boy,
The Brothers.
Yeah.
Pootie Tang, Scary
Oh.
Movie 2, 2 can play that game, The Wash.
There's some stinkers in there.
Brothers is with Tyrese.
Yeah,
and
no,
Marco.
I wasn't a huge fan of
No,
that.
That's
it
not
wasn't
bro. You
Tyrese,
think
it
about
was
Four Brothers.
D.L.
Oh,
Hughley.
Yeah.
oh, that
D.L.
movie was not
Hughley.
great.
Yeah,
Bill
Four Brothers
Bellamy.
is Tyrese.
Oh, I
Mark
like
Wahlberg.
that one. That one.
That
Four
movie's
Brothers
not
is dope.
that great.
Huh?
So that movie's not that great for the
Brothers?
brothers.
It
Yeah,
was
Brothers-
forgettable.
It was
Yeah.
super forgettable.
Yeah, Hughley was in
So
Bill
that.
Bellamy
was
was
the
in
last
there.
one you named? Oh, The Wash.
The
I remember.
Wash.
I remember The Wash. Being
That was
like,
disappointing.
okay.
What is Shamar Moore and Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Shamar Moore, DL, Bill
Bellamy.
and
Did he have the cornrows?
More Chestnut, yeah.
Did he have the cornrow wig in that one?
Nah, that was
Nah,
Tyler
that was
Perry.
Tyler Perry. The wig he just took off.
And then
Where do you want me to
92
put
versus
this?
2002. 92 smacked up 2002.
What was 92? What they had?
Because you got Juice, Deep Cover, Class Act, Boomerang, Mo Money, Bebe's Kids,
Oh.
Serafina, South Central, Malcolm X.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 90, you weren't
Malcolm
beating
X
that.
alone because it's smack up.
You weren't beating 92. Yeah, 92 is a tough one.
Sheesh.
So against State Property,
Mm.
All About the Benjamins, Undercover Brother,
Uh,
Martin, Run Tell That,
Mhm.
Barbershop, Brown Sugar, Friday After Next, Drumline. 2002 wasn't no punk.
Those
though.
last 4 or 5, you
Yeah.
said it got better.
It did. But they going against Malcolm
yeah,
Yeah, I
92
mean-
was crazy.
and Juice.
You should
Yeah.
start when you started off with State Property. I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
It started soft,
It's
but
gonna be
then
shaky.
it ended strong.
It's gonna be tough to pull this one off.
yeah.
So today I'm doing 93. Matter of fact, I gotta do like 2 more lists. But anyway, shout out to the Chatsworth, man. We appreciate y'all for being in here. And if you're not busy, stick around for verbal cardio. It's gonna be live in a few. And we out.
We out.
yeah, chill.